हर साल आती हूँ इफी एंजॉय करने, बहुत अच्छा लगता है क्योंकि यहाँ जो मूवीज स्क्रीनिंग होती है वो बाहर तो देखने को मिलती नहीं है हमको। सो वी ऑल हम हमेशा वेट करते रहते हैं कब इफी आएगा और मूवी देखने आएंगे।
इस बार इफी ने हाथ मिलाए एक सक्षम नाम की समाज सेवा संस्था से जो नेत्रहीनों तक फिल्में पहुंचाने के कार्य में है। इस तरह से ऑडियो डिस्क्रिप्शन यानी कि फिल्मों की हर ध्वनि हर स्वर की रूपरेखा बनाना ताकि जो लोग फिल्मों के दृश्य नहीं देख पाते वो फिल्मों के दृश्यों को सुन सके, समझ सके और फिल्मों को ज्यादा बेहतर तरीके से अनुभव कर सके। और इसी के तहत कुछ फिल्में खास नेत्रहीनों के लिए भी दिखाई जाए।
इस बार जो है विशेष रूप में हमने जो पर्सन विद विजुअल डिसेबिलिटीज है, हम चाहते हैं कि फिल्म फेस्टिवल इंक्लूसिव हो, तो इस बार हमने यूनेस्को के साथ टाई अप करके ऑडियो एनहांस्ड फिल्म्स और विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड पीपल, तो इसमें 3 दिनों के अंतर्गत 3 दिनों में ये अलग अलग सिनेमा दिखाए जाएंगे जो ऑडियो एनहांस्ड होंगे। उसके बाद यूनेस्को एक वर्कशॉप कंडक्ट करेगा जिसमें फिल्म फ्रेटर्निटी जो प्रोडक्शन हाउसेस, डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन हाउसेस, एक्टर्स, तो सारों को सेंसिटाइज किया जाएगा कि इन सिनेमास को कैसे प्रमोट किया जाए।
इंडियन पैनोरामा इस बार दर्शकों के लिए बहुत ही बेजोड़ और नायाब फिल्मों की बारात सजाकर लाया है। पैनोरामा की ओपनिंग फिल्म होगी संस्कृत फिल्म इश्ती, लेकिन इसके साथ ही कुछ बहुत पॉपुलर फिल्में जैसे एस राजामौली की बाहुबली, एयरलिफ्ट, सुल्तान, बाजी और मस्तानी जैसी फिल्में भी होंगी, लेकिन उसके साथ ही कुछ बहुत अलग तरह की बेहतरीन फिल्में जैसे तांडव और उसके साथ ही पिंकी ब्यूटी पार्लर जो कि भारतवर्ष की जनसंख्या के गोरी त्वचा को लेकर जुनून के बारे में है। इस तरह की बहुत रोचक फिल्में भी दिखाने वाले हैं।
पिंकी जैसी खूबसूरत बहन हुआ तो उसकी खूबसूरती की तरह लगती
ऐसे दोनों मिलते इतने चिकनी टांगे।
बचपन से ही अम्मा हमें पिंकी के जैसा गोरा और खूबसूरत बनाने के लिए ना ढेर सारा टैल्कम पाउडर मल देती थी। अब गोरे का तो पता नहीं, पर सफेद भूत जरूर लगते थे।
क्या दीदी खूबसूरत है आप, बस रंगी तो थोड़ा दबाओ।
नाम क्या बताया?
है केशव नाटकर्णी हमारे साथ है, दोनों कलाकार हैं, नाटकों में फिल्मों में आपने काम किया है। तो उज्ज्वला जी सबसे पहले मुझे बताएं कि जब आप जैसी कोई हस्ती फिल्म फेस्टिवल में आती है तो किन उम्मीदों के साथ आती है?
कलाकार के लिए हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ी उम्मीद लेकर यह आता है और 10 दिन हम पूरे हमारे संसार को भूलकर सिर्फ और सिर्फ फिल्में देखते हैं।
जैसे इफी पुराने होते जा रहे हैं, मतलब आयु में बढ़ रहा है, तो वैसे हमको जितनी भी सीख मिलती है वर्कशॉप से या फिल्में देखने से, जितनी भी टेक्निक्स जो है वो मालूम पड़ती है, उससे साफ यही बात है कि हम मतलब हमारी कला को सुधार सकते हैं।
भारत के प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के स्वच्छ भारत के सपने को ध्यान में रखते हुए इस बार इसी में एक खास सेगमेंट है स्वच्छ भारत, जहां पर 20 चुनिंदा फिल्में इसी शीर्षक पर दिखाई जाएंगी। इसमें कुछ पुरस्कृत फिल्में शामिल हैं जैसे मुर्गा, जैसे नन्हा दूत और पूरे भारत वर्ष में शौचालय को लेकर सेलिब्रिटी बन चुकी प्रियंका भारती जी के ऊपर बनी फिल्म मानिनी भी इसी सेगमेंट का एक हिस्सा है। इस वर्ष इफी का लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट अवार्ड कोरिया के फिल्म मेकर इन क्वान टक को प्रदान किया जा रहा है। काफी समय तक सलमान खान की सिंगिंग वॉइस कहे जाने वाले पार्श्व गायक एसपी बालासुब्रमण्यम को इस वर्ष सेंटिनरी अवार्ड से नवाजा जाएगा।
हम जो रेगुलर अवार्ड्स हम देते हैं, इसके अलावा इस बार सेंटिनरी अवार्ड फॉर बेस्ट डेब्यू डायरेक्टर का एक अवार्ड इंट्रोड्यूस किया जा रहा है। ये अवार्ड हमारा इंटरनेशनल फिल्म फेस्टिवल ऑफ इंडिया का कोशिश है यंग एंड अपकमिंग डायरेक्टर्स को सम्मानित करने के लिए, और ये पहली बार एक इंटरनेशनल कंपटीशन सेक्शन डेब्यू डायरेक्टर्स के लिए किया जा रहा है। और इसमें तकरीबन इसमें जो भी कंपटीशन में है, इस फिल्म्स में है, उनको जो एक इंटरनेशनल जूरी उसमें चुनेंगे और उनको सेंटिनरी अवार्ड फॉर बेस्ट डेब्यू डायरेक्टर दिया जाएगा।
गोवन फिल्म जगत के लिए इस बार इफी निश्चय ऐतिहासिक है। इस बार एक बिल्कुल नई घटना होने वाली है, यानी कि एक कोंकणी फिल्म का इफी में प्रीमियर होने वाला है। हमने बात की इस फिल्म के निर्देशक श्री राजीव शिंदे से। आइए जाने इस फिल्म के सेरा सेरा के बारे में कुछ और।
के सेरा सेरा एक ऐसी कहानी है मेरे ख्याल से कि कहानी तो सीधी सादी है, जैसे हर किसी इंसान के जिंदगी में घटती है। एक बार ऐसे मैं रेलवे स्टेशन पर बैठा हुआ था जहाँ पे बहुत सारे भीड़ थी, बहुत सारे लोग थे। अगर आप उनके चेहरे देखें तो कोई हंस रहा है, कोई गंभीर बैठा हुआ है, किसी में थोड़ा सा गुस्सा दिख रहा है। तो एक ऐसा ख्याल मन में आया कि हर एक इंसान की अपनी एक कहानी चल रही है। तो मैंने सोचा अगर ये इतनी सारी कहानियां चल रही है एक साथ, तो ये तो बहुत ही बड़ी बात है। क्या इसे मैं पर्दे पर ला सकता हूँ? तो इस थॉट से ये कहानी लिखी गई है कि जिंदगी में हम जाने अनजाने ऐसे बहुत सारे व्यक्ति आपस में जा रहे हैं, चल रहे हैं। शायद कभी उनके पाथ क्रॉस हो, कभी न हो, फिर भी उनकी अपनी कहानियां चल रही है।
इफी में इस बार प्रीमियर होने वाली कोंकणी फिल्म के सेरा सेरा के मुख्य कलाकार एवं निर्माता श्री राजेश पेडनेकर हमारे साथ हैं। आइए जरा उनसे जाने इस फिल्म के बारे में कुछ और। जब से इफी गोवा में आया है तब से यहाँ पर जो निर्माता निर्देशक हैं, एक फिल्मों का एक वातावरण बना है, एक सशक्तिकरण हुआ है। तो क्या आपको लगता है कि इफी के आने की वजह से इस तरह से ये लोगों के विचार बनने लगे कि चलो कुछ किया जाए, रचना की जाए, फिल्म बनाई जाए?
इफी यहाँ पे होना एक माहौल क्रिएट करता है, एक फिल्म का माहौल। कुछ हमारे गांव में कुछ हो रहा है, ये ऐसा कुछ हो रहा है, ठीक है, इट हेल्प्स मेंटली। एक हेल्प होता है कि हाँ हो रहा है, तो पास में ही है, मीन्स अपने गांव में हो रहा है, तो मुझे भी उसमें जाना है। सो एक मोटिवेशन भी तैयार हो जाता है। सो उसी हिसाब से वो मोटिवेशन भी था।
राज्य इफी का पक्का स्थान घोषित होने के बाद हर वर्ष इफी के लिए और लगन से तैयारी कर रहा है। इसी संदर्भ में गोवा के मुख्यमंत्री श्री लक्ष्मीकांत पार्सेकर जी ने अपने विचार व्यक्त किए।
Goa is fully set to celebrate 47th International Film Festival here in Panjim. For last 12 years, we have been organizing this festival with more enthusiasm and more success. The participation of the film industry has always increased, and this year's speciality is the number of films that are being screened has almost increased by 50, and we plan to screen about 190 various films during this period. Besides, the speciality of this festival is our visually impaired brothers and sisters have the opportunity to participate and to enjoy this Iffi because we have plans to screen film for visually impaired also. It has been our experience that the delegates get all the opportunities, and those from various corners of the state or from the neighboring states who do not register themselves as delegates hardly get any opportunity to enjoy Iffi. So this year we have put up a children's film village across the Goa High Street, across Panjim Miramar Road, and where Goan dishes, Goan cuisine, Goan music, Goan dance would be presented, and even the delegates will have the opportunity to enjoy Iffi outside on this main road.
Cinema of the world, गए साल की सबसे प्रशंसनीय फिल्मों को दर्शकों तक लाता है, जिन्हें दूसरे फिल्म फेस्टिवल्स में पुरस्कृत भी किया गया हो। इंटरनेशनल कंपटीशन सेक्शन में इस वर्ष 2 भारतीय फिल्में भी मुकाबले का हिस्सा होंगी, इष्टि एवं सहज पाथेर गापो। जूरी के चेयरपर्सन हैं चेक रिपब्लिक के लेखक निर्देशक इवान पासेर। इनके अलावा जूरी के सदस्य हैं यूके के लैरी स्मिथ, युगोस्लाविया से लॉर्डन जफरानोविक, मोरक्को से लेला किलानी एवं भारत के कलाकार, निर्माता, निर्देशक नागेश कुकुनहू। किम ली वॉन द्वारा निर्देशित कोरियन फिल्म द एज ऑफ शैडोज इफी की समापन फिल्म होगी। ये फिल्म एक पीरियड फिल्म है जो 1920 की कोरियाई पृष्ठभूमि पर आधारित है।
I, on behalf of the Government of Goa and the Entertainment Society of Goa, warmly welcome all the delegates for the 47th International Film Festival of India. I do hope that you all have a fantastic time at the event. We tried our best to put everything in place for you. Come and let's celebrate the Carnival of World Cinema together. Thank you.
तो चलिए, गोवा राज्य तैयार है, फिल्मों का हुजूम एक बार फिर तैयार है और मैं तो बिल्कुल तैयार हूँ। अपना डेलीगेट पास बना चुकी हूँ। जो फिल्में मुझे देखनी है उनकी मैं ऑनलाइन बुकिंग कर चुकी हूँ और जो खास मास्टर क्लासेस मुझे अटेंड करनी है मैं ऑलरेडी उनकी तैयारी भी कर चुकी हूँ। सवाल ये है कि क्या आप तैयार हैं? क्योंकि गोवा तैयार है। सी यू एट द 47th इंटरनेशनल फिल्म फेस्टिवल ऑफ इंडिया।
उधर मैं बापा
अवकाल पियाला दियाला चालले सपाल हिरवा नया चालले
दागिने ऐकले
तुमच्या नवऱ्यानं आत्महत्या केली त्याचंही कॉम्पन्सेशन.
सिर्फ डीडी नेशनल पर देश का अपना चैनल.
21, 22 और 23 नवंबर को रात 11 बजे बायोस्कोप में देखिए फिल्म नमस्ते लंदन.
मैं अपने खानदान का पहला लौटा होगा जो लंदन में जाके स्वागत बनाएगा. तुम्हें देखते हुए मुझे तुमसे प्यार हो गया और इसलिए मैंने तुमसे शादी की.
मैं जहाँ मैं भी
अलविदा कहने से दगा देने का एहसास तो नहीं होता.
सिर्फ डीडी नेशनल पर देश का अपना चैनल. Namaste. Cleanliness is next to godliness, said Mahatma Gandhi. Cleanliness leads to healthiness. Hygiene, sanitation and cleanliness are the need of the hour. Keeping ourselves, our homes, our neighborhood clean does not cost us anything. Passing on wealth to children is important, but making them live clean is more important. For healthy India, let us make clean India. Join and support Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi's Swachh Bharat mission. Jai Bharat, Swachh Bharat.
Well, it starts in a theatre. It starts with the arrival of those dear and devoted patrons of the arts. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you. We are at the Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Stadium here, and the opening ceremony for the 47th International Film Festival of India is about to begin. I am Akshay Maurya.
नमस्कार, मैं हूं जया सिन्हा और बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आप सभी का भारत के 47वें अंतर्राष्ट्रीय फिल्म महोत्सव के उद्घाटन समारोह से। आप देख रहे हैं सीधा प्रसारण हमारे देश के बेहद खूबसूरत राज्य गोवा की राजधानी पणजी से, जहां हम आपके लिए सिनेमा के इस जश्न की सीधी तस्वीरें लेकर पहुंचे और बस चंद पलों में ही इसका विधिवत उद्घाटन होने वाला है, जो कि इस वक्त हम मौजूद हैं श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी स्टेडियम में। साल दर साल हमने इफी, जी हाँ प्यार से हम इसे इफी कहते हैं, और इफी को हमने एक अलग ही मुकाम पर जाते हुए देखा है, लेकिन यकीन मानिए इस बार का इफी बहुत ही शानदार और बहुत ही अद्भुत होने वाला है।
Absolutely, I have no doubt about it. Jaya, this is one of the biggest festival. It is one of the oldest festival of Asia, and what a beautiful festival it has grown into. You know, from 47 years back, 52 years back, you know, the festival has grown into this lovely, lovely platform for congress of all this culture and, you know, global ethos. It's absolutely beautiful.
जी हाँ, और लगातार जिस तरह हम आपसे कह रहे हैं कि सिनेमा के इस जश्न में शामिल होने के लिए लगातार दुनिया भर से, देश भर से सिने इंतुजियास्ट के सिने हस्तियों का आना जारी है, और इस वक्त हमारे साथ लगातार जुड़ रहे हैं खास मेहमान। आइए सबसे पहले शुरुआत करते हैं। उद्घाटन समारोह 2 मिनट में होने वाला, लेकिन हम आपके लिए खड़े हैं। हमारे साथ मशहूर निर्माता निर्देशक भी मौजूद हैं। सर, सबसे पहले आपसे जानना चाहेंगे, बीते साल ही हमारी मुलाकात हुई थी और बहुत ही खूबसूरत यहाँ पर हम देखते हैं सफल आयोजन होता है। किस तरह की उम्मीदों के साथ इस बार आप आए हैं इफी के मंच पर?
Yeah, this is always an attraction because this is in the calendar of the year. This is one of the programs which everyone is looking forward, and that's the way it is organized and the kind of entertainment the people experience. It's wonderful actually, and that's what we have all tried our best to give in terms of the technical expertise, the kind of experience they should have in viewing the films from different countries. and the kind of growth and development that is expected from the younger generation, and that's what the festival is meant for.
AKB साहब इस बार हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं, वो इसी की टेक्निकल कमेटी के चेयरपर्सन भी हैं.
So, obviously, as a filmmaker, over the years, the festival has grown, and as a technician, since it is a global platform, international films coming here, we are getting exposure to world cinema. How much it helps technically to come up with better stuff?
Yeah, technology has been growing immensely all over the world, and that's what our young generation also is keeping in tune with the growth that is taking place all over the world, both in terms of scientific invention, the technological sophistication, and that they have been trying to use it to bring their communicative skill into a much better entertaining form. And that's what one should feel proud of all the younger generation what they are doing.
बिल्कुल, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए और इस मंच पर और हमसे ये बातें शेयर करने के लिए. जी हाँ, हम साल दर साल देख रहे हैं कि किस तरह से और भी बेहतर और भी बड़ा होता जा रहा है इफी का मंच. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the festival, sir.
बिल्कुल, हम देख रहे हैं इस बार जिसे खास मैंने कहा कि काफी खास है. इस बार अक्षय हमेशा 11 दिन का होता था, इस बार 9 दिन का है, 2 दिन कम है, लेकिन इस वादे के साथ कि ये 9 दिन और भी ज्यादा पावर पैक्ड होने वाले हैं और भी ज्यादा खास होने वाले हैं, क्योंकि इस बार कई नए सेगमेंट्स को शामिल किया गया है अंतर्राष्ट्रीय फिल्म महोत्सव में.
You know what? Only in the Indian Panorama section, Jaya, there's 26 films included in the feature section and 21 films in the non-feature section. So that speaks volumes about the stature of the festival and the kind of variety the festival offers. I'm sure the audiences are going to love it, because festival might have been shortened by a day or two, but the festival has got more substance, more intense and more entertaining. I can vouch for that.
जी हाँ, यही खूबसूरती है भारत के अंतर्राष्ट्रीय फिल्म महोत्सव की. इसमें भारतीय फिल्मों की सर्वश्रेष्ठ कृतियों को इसमें शामिल किया जाता है, तो वहीं द बेस्ट ऑफ वर्ल्ड सिनेमा भी देखते हैं. जी हाँ, इस बार कई नए खंड शामिल किए गए हैं, कई नई चीजों को शामिल किया गया है. पूरा ध्यान में रखा गया है कि दर्शक, हर तरह के दर्शक, हर उम्र के दर्शक, हर वर्ग के दर्शकों को अपने स्वाद अनुसार फिल्मों को देखने का मौका मिलेगा. जिस तरह से बात की कि हम इंडियन पैनोरमा की बात करें, इंडियन पैनोरमा सेक्शन वो खंड है जिसमें द बेस्ट ऑफ इंडियन सिनेमा शो किया जाता है, और इसकी विविधता को इसी बात से दर्शाया जा सकता है कि इस बार जो इसकी ओपनिंग फिल्म है वो एक संस्कृत फिल्म है, इश्ती.
Absolutely. You know what? Not only that Sanskrit film, the world cinema which is around here, the kind of films we are going to see here, it's not only mesmerizing, but it's an absolute eye-opener, Jaya, because it's not only a global platform, but it is our actual cultural window for the world cinema.
बिल्कुल, और इस तरह से हमने आपकी मुलाकात कराई कि भी साहब से हमारे साथ खास मेहमान लगातार जुड़ रहे हैं, और हमारे साथ वर्षा उजगाकर विनीत से जुड़ चुकी है. बहुत स्वागत है आपका इसी के मंच पर. आप भी साल दर साल इसमें शामिल होती आ रही है. हम देख रहे हैं कि वैश्विक मंच पर, अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मंच पर इफ्फी की मौजूदगी लगातार बढ़ रही है. किस तरह के थॉट्स आते हैं अगर आप इफ्फी के मंच पर आप पहुंचते हैं?
सबसे पहले तो मुझे इतनी खुशी हो रही है क्योंकि मैं खुद गोवा को बिलोंग करती हूँ, और मैं आई एम अ थॉरोब्रेड गोवन, और मैंने गोवा का फिल्म कल्चर डेवलप होते हुए देखा है आंखों के सामने. और गोवा से मैं करीबन 20 साल पहले या 25 साल पहले यहाँ से मैं माइग्रेट हो गई मुंबई में जस्ट टू गेट इनटू फिल्म्स, और आज यहाँ अंतर्राष्ट्रीय जो महोत्सव हो रहा है तो मुझे सबसे बड़ी खुशी हो रही है एज अ गोवन, क्योंकि एट लास्ट द फिल्म कल्चर इज हियर टू स्टे. और गोवा के लोग इतने भूखे थे अच्छी अच्छी फिल्में देखने के लिए, तो आज उनके लिए इतने सारे स्टार्स देखने को मिल रहे हैं. नहीं तो ऐसा लगता था कि सचमुच वो स्टार्स हैं, ऊपर हैं, कहाँ आसमान में रहते हैं, और आज हमारे लिए वो एक्सेसिबल हैं. सबसे बड़े जैसे अमिताभ बच्चन है या शाहरुख खान है, यू कैन रब शोल्डर्स विद देम एब्सोल्युटली, एंड यू गेट टू सी सो मेनी गुड फिल्म्स ऑफ डिफरेंट लैंग्वेजेस. और मुझे ये भी खुशी है कि आज मराठी फिल्मों को एक ग्राउंड मिला है, क्योंकि मैं मराठी फिल्मों से ही आगे आई हूँ, तो मुझे इतनी बहुत सारी खुशियां हैं जो शामिल हैं इसमें.
बिल्कुल, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया वर्षा हमसे जुड़ने के लिए. बाकी जिस तरह से वर्षा ने कहा कि गोवन फिल्मों को, गोवन फिल्म मेकर्स को, गोवन के ऑडियंस को वाकई एक अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मंच पर लाकर खड़ा कर दिया, एक वैश्विक मंच दिया है इफ्फी के मंच ने. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया वर्षा हमसे जुड़ने के लिए. और लगातार हमारे साथ मेहमान जुड़ रहे हैं, और इस वक्त आज हम बता दें कि उद्घाटन समारोह है, और उद्घाटन समारोह में बहुत ही खास अट्रैक्शन है आज की ओपनिंग फिल्म द एक्टर इमेज, और हमारे साथ उसके निर्माता इस वक्त जुड़ चुके हैं. सर, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, हाउ इज इट फीलिंग टू बी हियर एट द प्लेटफॉर्म ऑफ इफ्फी 2016?
I am the first time here. It's a fantastic place, and I am glad that we can present this film as an opening film. It's the film of our biggest director, Mr. Andrzej Wajda. He's dead 1 month ago, and it will be very important for us, for Poland, to show this film here for Indian audience.
बिल्कुल, आंद्रे वायदा एक बहुत ही मशहूर पोलिश डायरेक्टर है। इनका निधन बीते महीने ही हुआ है और वो हमारे बीच नहीं है, लेकिन फिर भी उनकी सर्वश्रेष्ठ कृतियों में से एक आफ्टर इमेज को आज उद्घाटन समारोह की ओपनिंग फिल्म रखा गया है, जिस फिल्म के साथ
Please can you share your thoughts on, After Image being the opening film at the 47th International Film Festival? Please, your thoughts on that.
What is the subject now? Well, I must invite you, all the audience, to see this film, and I would like that all Indian audience must see this film. It's very important, really, for us and for you, I hope.
Any plans to watch any Indian films? You have met any Indian directors?
I have a plan about the Polish Indian film, or Indian Polish film, about the love in 70s, about the young Polish man, a young Indian woman, Miss Young of India. She's in love. She was in love with a Polish man, and she lives now in Poland.
Okay,
this
great.
woman, yes.
And what do you think about the international collaborations? If you talk about Indian Polish filmmakers working together, sharing the technology, sharing the stories.
No, your technology is fantastic and better than our technology. But now it began to collaborate with you because you shoot, Indian producers shoot some films in Poland, but we give only the service. But we hope that in the future it will be a kind of co-production and not only service and service.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for being here. I hope you had a great.
And we are very happy that After Image is the opening film here.
Thank you.
Lucky to have you,
sir. Thank you. Lucky to have you. और इस वक्त हमारे साथ जुड़ रही है मृणाल कुलकर्णी की, बहुत ही खूबसूरत अदाकारा है और बहुत ही खास, बहुत ही टैलेंटेड प्रतिभाशाली है। आप बताइए किस तरह से इफी के मंच पर आना बहुत ही खास होता है हर साल?
एक तो मैं हर साल इफी आती हूँ क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि दुनिया में जो अच्छी फिल्में बन रही हैं, नॉट ओनली फीचर फिल्म्स बट शॉर्ट फिल्म्स एंड एवरीथिंग रिगार्डिंग फिल्म्स, वो सब एक जगह जो बहुत ही खूबसूरत जगह है वहाँ देखने को मिलता है। आई रियली एंजॉय इफी एवरी ईयर। आई हैव बीन लकी इनफ कि मेरी ऑलमोस्ट सारी फिल्में यहाँ दिखाई गई हैं एंड आई बिलीव इट्स अ ग्रेट टाइम हियर and every year the dates are confirmed so you can plan your life, and I really enjoy it very much.
Now you've been regular, as you mentioned, at the festival, what are the particular sections which you specifically look forward to?
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मेरा काम आज ओपनिंग सेरेमनी हो रहा है, उसके बाद में जाऊंगी, पूरी रात पढ़ाई करूंगी क्या देखना है और प्रायोरिटी में क्या देखना है। यस, एंड देयर आर सो मेनी सेमिनार्स एंड वर्कशॉप्स एंड मार्केट, सो जो एविड फिल्म वॉचर है उसके लिए तो ये मतलब बहुत अच्छी बात है।
काइंड ऑफ इंटरेक्शन, people, the young filmmakers, the audience which never get to see people like you first hand, they can have one-to-one conversation and really it's an eye-opener, the festival as a platform.
Absolutely it is. और पता चलता है कि सिनेमा कितना, मतलब वर्ल्ड सिनेमा कितना बड़ा है, हमें कितना कुछ सीखना है अभी, तो तुरंत जमीन पे आ जाते हैं हम लोग।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया मृणाल हमसे जुड़ने के लिए। वाकई जो मृणाल ने कहा कि बहुत कुछ है देखने के लिए और बहुत कुछ है यहाँ पर इसी में क्राफ्ट करने के लिए, महसूस करने के लिए, इन्वाइट करने के लिए, क्योंकि निर्माताओं को 300 से भी ज्यादा फिल्में इस बार प्रदर्शित की जा रही हैं और उसमें पूरी कोशिश है कि फीचर फिल्म हो, नॉन फीचर फिल्म हो, डॉक्यूमेंट्रीज हो, हर तरह की फिल्मों को एक मंच दिया जा रहा है इसी के प्लेटफॉर्म पे। बहुत शुक्रिया मृणाल। जी हाँ, आप जिस तरह से हम बात करें कि तमाम तरह की अलग अलग फिल्में हैं और इस वक्त जो डॉक्यूमेंट्रीज हैं वो इस वक्त बाकी काफी खास हो रही है और हमारे साथ रुचि मेहता इस वक्त जुड़ गए हैं। इज डॉक्यूमेंट्री फिल्म मेकर एंड ही इज हियर एट द IFFI 2016. रुचि, वेलकम टू द फेस्टिवल.
Ruchi, as a documentary, obviously, it's a medium which is, we can say, more responsible as far as society is concerned. There is nothing more dramatization or over dramatization as far as content is concerned. How do you look at IFFI as a festival and, as a platform for documentaries?
Well, look, this film that I have made here, called India in a Day, is a film where people all over India shot footage of their lives and submitted it on one day. And we made a documentary about one day in India according to that footage. So it's absolutely what people have given us all over India. It's in 15 different languages and it's different cultures and it's how a day unfolds. So I think a platform like Iffi is amazing because it's the national festival of India. And this is almost, in a way, we're showing the national voice of India through this documentary. There's no artifice. We didn't shoot anything as filmmakers. We're just presenting what has been given to us.
And as a filmmaker, you get to see a lot of international work here.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah.
Any particular director you're looking for?
Well, I'm very excited to see the opening film. It's I've some friends who have made films which have all kind of come here. I'm very looking forward to seeing The Arrival. Looking forward to seeing American Honey. Some really interesting films, but also I'm looking forward to seeing some of the regional cinema from India, which is really part of the reason I come.
Okay, thank you, Richie, for joining us, and all the best for your movie. वाकई लोगों द्वारा बनाई गई है, वाकई बहुत शुक्रिया रिची हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए। और लगातार हमारे साथ खास मेहमान जुड़ रहे हैं। हमारे साथ जो मेहमान हैं वो दो टेस्ट हैं। टेसा is here with us and she's doing a workshop in Iffi because Iffi एक ऐसा मंच है जिसमें आप सिर्फ फिल्म नहीं देखेंगे, यहाँ पे वर्कशॉप हो सकती है, फिल्म निर्माण के विभिन्न आयामों से आप जुड़ सकते हैं, सीधे तौर पर उससे रूबरू हो सकते हैं। We have Tessa with us.
Tessa, I mean, you're holding a workshop here. What are your expectations at this platform here?
I'm just hoping to kind of share some background and information on the Academy. I work for the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, so I'm going to be speaking about film preservation and our work on the Satyajit Ray project, which we have restored 21 Satyajit Ray films. So
obviously, film preservation and restoration has been a major concern recently, particularly the classics and all that. So what is that one message you would like to give to your viewers here?
Oh gosh,
because India is the largest film producing country, and there's really a lot we have to do to conserve and preserve our movies.
So film, keep it cold and dry, and it'll last forever. And I guess just be aware of we're moving into digital filmmaking, so trying to work on how to protect those films as much as the celluloid film. So
thank you. Enjoy the opening.
And look what we have here. We have with us मुकेश जी बहुत स्वागत है आपका इफ्फी के मंच पर। काफी बच्चों के साथ समय बिता रहे हैं और बहुत ही खूबसूरत फिल्मों आपकी आंखों से आगे गुजर रही है और उन्हीं फिल्मों को हमने कोशिश की है इस बार इफ्फी में शामिल करने की। मैंने बिल्कुल कोशिश की है कि जैसा मैंने कि हर उम्र के दर्शक को, हर वर्ग के दर्शक को हम यहाँ पर इसी में उनके मुताबिक फिल्मों को देख सके। आपके बड़े
I will be more happy if you are showing children film also. Be more happy and.
Damak is very
which one? Festival is festival. And जो फेस्टिवल में होता है वो एक लोगों को साथ में लाकर साथ में फिल्में दिखाना और भी पूरे वर्ल्ड की फिल्में दिखाना इज समथिंग which is I always say that you must enjoy the culture of different countries at one place and you see the film, the best film of the whole world. So I'm here to see the opening and I give my wishes to the people who are handling this, Vijayi Bhavapatra and Vijayi Bhavan Ayush.
बहुत शुक्रिया।
Thank you for talking, sir. Enjoy the opening.
और बहुत सारे खास मेहमान हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं जो दुनिया भर से दुनिया भर से एक से बढ़कर एक बेहतरीन फिल्म मेकर्स हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं। क्रोएशिया से हमारे बहुत ही खास मेहमान इस वक्त है यहाँ पे। So what are your thoughts about being here at Iffi 2016?
First time here, it's first day, so I don't know nothing about it.
Well, you've been to around the festivals around the world, I guess.
Yes.
You've been to many festivals. So what are the feel and vibes you're getting over here?
Great. My film will be shown. I'm running a masterclass tomorrow, so yes, I'm looking forward.
Looking forward to interact with some of the filmmakers and the audiences?
I know some of them. I hope that I will meet others.
So when you hold a masterclass, obviously, there's a one-to-one interaction and you have to come out to, you have to open up a lot. How do you handle, such a situation where you have to...
I don't know the audience. I will see tomorrow who is sitting in the audience. It depends on the audience.
Okay, you just say you know any of the Indian filmmakers. Any favorites, any movies if you remember right now, like about Indian movie you've seen?
I know him. I know Trilogy of Pulu. I know something about it. But I even studied in Prague with one Kumar with the Indian filmmakers. So yes, I know something.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. I wish you all the best. I'm looking forward for your masterclass. I hope we also be able to attend that.
We'll join you. Have fun.
जी हाँ, यही खास बात है इसी की जैसे हम बात कर रहे थे, द बेस्ट ऑफ इंडियन सिनेमा एंड द बेस्ट ऑफ वर्ल्ड सिनेमा, और इसका अंदाजा आपको यहाँ पर आए मेहमानों द्वारा लग ही जा रहा होगा जिस तरह से हम मंच पर
they've been talking about all these things. The Croatian filmmaker just mentioned Ray, and Ray's classic, Pathet Panchali, is going to be shown here. This is 47th edition here, and it's going to be real fun because people just, it's such a classic. You can watch it as many times as you want, and there's so much you can learn from it because imagine it was made in 1957, what a classic it is, and how relevant it is because it talked about the feudal setup of the Indian population that time and how a certain person, because of his family obligation, has to compromise on different stages. So it's just a beautiful classic, and Iffi as a platform keeps showing such films. I think it's absolutely great.
जी हाँ, यही शक्ति है, यही पावर है इंडियन सिनेमा की, भारतीय सिनेमा की, जिसने हर दौर में एक से बढ़कर एक फिल्मों को प्रदर्शित किया है, और यही वजह है कि दुनिया भर से आज सिने प्रेमी, फिल्म मेकर्स, फिल्म स्टार्स पहुंचे इसी के मंच पर यहाँ पर शामिल होने के लिए। अगर हम बात करें, हम विभिन्न खंडों की बात करते हैं, विभिन्न सेक्शंस की बात करते हैं जो इस बार के इसी को और भी ज्यादा खास बनाते हैं, और उनमें से एक है द इंटरनेशनल कॉम्पिटिशन सेक्शन। जो यहाँ इस बार जो इंटरनेशनल कॉम्पिटिशन सेक्शन के लिए जो फिल्में चुनी गई, उसमें 2 भारतीय फिल्में हैं, जिसमें पहली है संस्कृत फिल्म जो इष्टि है, और दूसरी है सहेज पाथे क्रपू। ये 2 फिल्में हैं जो इंटरनेशनल कॉम्पिटिशन सेक्शन में द बेस्ट ऑफ वर्ल्ड सिनेमा में भारतीय प्रतिनिधित्व करेंगे, भारत का प्रतिनिधित्व करेंगे और भारत की चुनौती पेश करेंगे।
I'm sure it's going to be really tough, but the films which are showcased here are going to be very, very inspiring for all the new filmmakers and all the veteran filmmakers, because that's what happens, that's what the film festival does, and I'm really looking forward to all those films here.
हाँ बिल्कुल, और लगातार हमारे साथ खास मेहमान जुड़ रहे हैं। इस वक्त हमारे देश के रक्षा मंत्री मनोहर पर्रिकर हमारे साथ आ चुके हैं। गोवा में कुछ खास हो और मनोहर जी नहीं आए ऐसा तो मुश्किल है, लेकिन इसी को आपने साथ में किस तरह से इसको सींचा है, इसको बड़ा किया है, और आज जब आते हैं, जब वैश्विक मंच पर इतनी जबरदस्त की मौजूदगी देखिए, तो यू फील प्राउड टू बी हियर एट Iffi?
Obviously, but I'm quite happy that these people are taking it further.
So what are you looking forward to this bar?
A permanent arrangement and facilities. I think that should come in the next time.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। लगातार कोशिश की जा रही है सरकार की तरफ से कि किस तरह से गोवा को एक परमानेंट वेन्यू बनाया जाए फिल्म महोत्सव के आयोजन के लिए। फिल्म महोत्सव जो तमाम तरह की जो गतिविधियां हैं, तमाम तरह के जो अरेंजमेंट्स हैं आयोजन करने के लिए हम बात करें तो बहुत ही खास मौका होता है जब गोवा इसका मेजबानी करता है। लगातार साल दर साल सभी मेजबानी करता आ रहा है गोवा भारत के अंतर्राष्ट्रीय फिल्म महोत्सव की, लेकिन अभी भी और भी बहुत कुछ करना बाकी है, ऐसा कहना है हमारे रक्षा मंत्री का।
Definitely, ever since the Goa state has been made a permanent venue for International Film Festival, the exuberance, the excitement of the local has been tremendous. They've lapped it up, the opportunity, just to keep it here, and their contribution, their cooperation has been absolutely tremendous. I think it is the most beautiful decision, the absolutely correct decision to make this venue permanent for such a huge festival, which is of definitely an international festival like Iffi.
जी हाँ, the Goa, the land of sea, sun and land. लेकिन अब इसको कहा जाता है Goa, the land of films also.
We have Larry Smith with us from London, joining us in Goa. Hello, good evening. Pleased to meet you too.
So first parts of being on Iffi 2016, you've been here, you're coming to this huge festival. So how are you feeling?
It's very interesting. We've seen, I'm on the jury, so we've seen 4 films so far. Two today and 2 yesterday. Very high standard. Hoping the rest are going to be as high. So far it's been very exciting.
So I'm not going on air, but any tips? Like the 2 Indian films only competing for the best film?
I haven't seen any of the Indian films yet. I've only seen 4 foreign films, 4 non-Indian films.
Okay, then I will make a recommendation when you see them, you have to give maximum marks to them.
Of course. Goes without saying. Even though we're losing at cricket, I'm going to be magnanimous and give you a good rise up.
Yeah.
Obviously, UK and India, they have thick ties, and as far as film exchange is concerned, it's going to get stronger and stronger. The bond is obviously
Indeed, yeah.
Are you able to meet any filmmakers?
Yes, other filmmakers on our jury, yes.
Nagesh Kapoor is
Yes, exactly. Nagesh, we chat a lot, so yeah, he and I chat a lot.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Have a good day. See you.
Thank you. और बहुत बहुत स्वागत है हमारे साथ जुड़ गए हैं मुख्यमंत्री साहब। सबसे पहले आपसे ये जानना चाहेंगे, इफ्फी लगातार सफल आयोजन हो रहा है गोवा में इफ्फी का, और इस बार कह रहे हैं और भी ज्यादा खास है, तो ये क्या खास है इस बार?
ये तो गोवा का करिश्मा है। गोवा के लोग
आप सब लोग जो है सहयोग देते हैं, उसी के आधार पर एक अच्छा से अच्छा काम हम कर सकते हैं।
गोवा के लोग बहुत एक्साइटेड रहते हैं, बहुत पैशनेट है, उसी इस फेस्टिवल को काफी सक्सेसफुल बनाते हैं।
जरूर जरूर जरूर, मुझे लगता है कि मेरे घर का ही उत्सव है, इसी प्रकार से देखते हैं।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया श्रीपद राय साहब, हमारे साथ जुड़ते हुए इफ्फी 2016 के मंच पर यहाँ पर पहुंचे हैं। लगातार दुनिया भर से हम देख रहे हैं कि सितारे आज इस गोवा की जमीन पर चिपका रहे हैं और बहुत ही चमक रही है दिव्या। बहुत शुक्रिया आने के लिए। यू हैव बीन हियर, यू हैव होस्टेड इफ्फी सेरेमनीज, यू हैव बीन सो मेनी फिल्म्स, योर फिल्म्स हैव बीन शोन हियर। टेल अस, व्हाट ब्रिंग्स यू हियर एवरी ईयर, ईयर आफ्टर ईयर?
I think it's a mutual love kind of a thing we have for each other, and I think I've been fortunate that a lot of my films have been selected and shown in Iffi, and I've hosted Iffi. So I think Iffi for me is very special. It's been a great platform to meet people, just watch some films and just be in the hawa of Goa, and it's great. So yeah, it's lovely being back.
थैंक यू दिव्या। जी हाँ, बहुत बहुत खास होता है जब इसी पे लगातार हम देखते हैं कि दुनिया भर से बेहतरीन सितारे यहाँ पर पहुंचते हैं। हमने अगर बात की अंतर्राष्ट्रीय फिल्म मेकर जो यहाँ पर अपनी नॉलेज को लेकर, अपनी प्रतिभा को लेकर यहाँ पर आए हैं, and they are really here to really shed light on us when we please us. Sir, welcome to the platform of Iffi. How it feels to be here? You've been here and you've been at the festival. I guess you've been so many international festivals, but how it feels to be at the International Film Festival of India?
It's different and it's quite beautiful, and we all, the jury, are very pleased to be here, and we thank the festival for inviting us, and we are looking forward to do our duty, which we see as a public service, to show the audience with the awards we give to films, that if they don't have time to see every one of them, just to see those which we give them our award.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Talked about doing the public service. As a jury chairperson, how difficult it is to choose the very best out of best? How difficult? It must be very challenging.
It is, but with some experience, which we all have for years of making movies, so we come to a solution.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Master Chairman, jury. We'll see you after the festival with lots of films we've seen. And we have with us, thank you so much, sir.
Enjoy the opening.
And we have with us S.K. Balasubramaniam, जो इनको इस बार के 2016 के मंच पर सेंचुरी पर्सनालिटी ऑफ द ईयर अवार्ड से सम्मानित किया जाएगा बस कुछ ही पलों में।
Many congratulations, sir. You have to be with us, sir.
Okay, so सबसे पहले 40,000 से भी ज्यादा गाने, इतना लंबा सफर, किस तरह से देखते हैं आज के इस दिन को, जब तमाम तरह के अगर हम सम्मानित करें, बाकी वो सारा पूरा फ्लैशबैक आंखों के सामने नजर आता है।
I don't believe that I'm here today actually. Singing a number of songs is not a great deal. How many good songs I have sung is important. So it's not a single man's job. There were my poets, my music directors, musicians, the entire film fraternity, which has given me opportunity to perform for quite a long time. This is my 50th year of my profession. And just being recognized by the central government, and along with so many stalwarts, actually sitting on the same dais itself is a dream come true, though I never dreamt about this. But anyway, I'm very happy. I humbly say that I am honored by this award.
That was a number I gave before the that was a good songs wala number. Like good songs.
Even I don't know, that number goes on increasing. People just go on increasing it. It should be between 35 and 40, not more than that. I'm very sure about
it. You were featured in Guinness Book of World Records for singing the maximum number of songs.
I don't know even that.
Okay, but you have to sing something for us, right? Yeah.
तेरे मेरे बीच में कैसा है ये बंधन अनजाना, मैंने नहीं जाना अभी नहीं जानी।
Thank you.
Thanks so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you. And we have with us Nagesh Kukur. He is the jury person in international competition section. Nagesh, like foreign films, like 2 of Indian films are there here. So like 2 of Indian films are competing against all the rest of the world cinema. So how are you feeling later watching the standard of films you've been featured in Iffi?
We just started, and as always, the international section features films from all over the world. So we've already watched a couple of really good films. Yeah.
What are you looking forward? What do you think the chances of 2 Indian films? Like?
Anybody's guess. Till we watch all the films, we really won't know for sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we are joined here by लगातार हम हिंदुस्तान से आपसे कह रहे हैं कि हमारे साथ खास मेहमान जुड़ रहे हैं और
now we are lucky to have the Honorable CM of Goa. Please join us up. Please join us. A very good evening to you. Welcome to the festival.
And so, like, there are a lot of talks in the permanent venue, Goa being the permanent venue of Iffi. Goa being every year being a very, very successful, celebration of cinema here. What are your thoughts about this time?
In fact, 2004, I remember Madam Sushma ji was the minister in charge when Goa was first declared a venue for International Film Festival. It was indeed a milestone in the life of Goa. After in 2014, it was during Jetli ji's time that the central government went a step ahead and declared Goa as permanent venue. That was a great achievement for the state. And I believe we are doing justice to the job. I am confident that with years to come, our presentation every year is improving over and again. I welcome all the delegates who have come across the world for enjoying this, witnessing this Iffi 2016 to my state. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for talking to me.
And we have with us Laila. She's a member of a jury and we're watching a lot of Indian films here, a lot of international cinema here. So tell us, you've been to so many festivals around the world. How it feels to be here at the Indian Film Festival? What do you think where we stand?
Very warm and very special. This is the nation also of cinema, so it's a special feeling to be here in Goa and to be hosted in such a great and oldest festival in Asia. Thank you very much.
Thank you. और इस बार हम बात करें वर्ल्ड सिनेमा की, तो इस बार जो फोकस कंट्री है वो कोरिया है, यानी कि कोरिया की बेहद खूबसूरत फिल्में और द बेस्ट ऑफ कोरियन सिनेमा will be featured here at the Iffi 2016.
And we're lucky to have the ambassador from Korea, Cho Yan, with us. Please join us, sir. Very good evening. Good evening. We're lucky to have you here, and Republic of Korea being the focus country. How does it feel, sir? Your thoughts on it?
I'm very delighted to be here, representing the focus country, that is Korea.
So Korean films have been very popular in India, the thriller section, the horror, and otherwise also the kind of content Korean films have. And what kind of connection you see here in Indian cinema?
Well, we also like Bollywood movies. I only hope that we can eventually make joint films. Indian actors, Indian actresses, together with Korean actors and actresses, locating both India and Korea, which I hope will make blockbuster.
Sure, definitely. Thank you so much, sir, for joining here at the red carpet. Thank you so much. Thank you. If we're talking about the actors, जो भारतीय ये चाह रहे हैं कि भारतीय एक्टर्स और भारतीय फिल्म मेकर्स के साथ कोरियन फिल्म में काम करें, तो नाना पाटेकर जी से अच्छा काम and you have to speak about being Iffi. आप तो Iffi का इतना शुरू से आप Iffi का साथ और आपका बहुत पुराना है, गोवा में ही है।
गोवा में आप इतने मशहूर हैं, Iffi गोवा में है, आपको गोवा को एक मैसेज देना पड़ेगा।
ये पहली बार नहीं है, जब से शुरू हुआ तब से मैं यही हूँ।
बिल्कुल, तभी हम आपको जाने नहीं दे रहे, आपको यही रहना पड़ेगा हमारे साथ।
मैं गेस्ट नहीं हूँ, मैं होस्ट हूँ।
Thank you.
So you can see, Jai, the excitement is so much there. You know, obviously people keep coming and there are regular features here, and that's what makes the festival so exciting.
Sudhir Mishra is with us, famous director and producer Sudhir sir. आप भी Iffi का बहुत समय से आपका साथ रहा है और हम सब ने मिलकर कोशिश की है कि Iffi को वैश्विक मंच पर एक अलग ही मुकाम पर पहुंचाया जा सके। आज इसके 47वें संस्करण पर क्या आपको लगता है, क्या उम्मीदें हैं Iffi के इस मंच से?
हम सब तो पैदाइश है थोड़ा बहुत Iffi के। मैं आज से 30-32 साल पहले बहुत कोशिश करता था कोई पास दे दे,
और फिल्में देखता था छुप छुप के, तो वो उस फिल्मों से जो एक्सपोजर मिला उसी की वजह से फिल्में करूं, और हमेशा जिस तरह से भी कर सकता हूं मदद दूसरे लोगों की, हमसे नौजवान लोग जो हैं वो फिल्में बनाएं और सीखें और दुनिया से थोड़ा वाकिफ हों। जो अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सिनेमा है बहुत मजेदार है, आपको एक तरफ की फिल्में ही मिलती हैं हॉलीवुड की या हमारे हिंदुस्तानी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री की। बॉलीवुड बहुत खराब लफ्ज है और नकल लगता है। हिंदी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री, तमिल फिल्म इंडस्ट्री, तेलुगु फिल्म इंडस्ट्री, मलयाली फिल्म इंडस्ट्री, बंगाली फिल्म इंडस्ट्री, हमारी इंडस्ट्रीज बहुत बड़ी है। ये जो बॉलीवुड से हम सीमित कर देते हैं उसको थोड़ा, तो हम भी बहुत कुछ दे सकते हैं, वो भी हमको दे सकते हैं बहुत कुछ। और सारी दुनिया की जो फिल्में हैं वो आती हैं, तो कोरिया हुआ, ईरान हुआ, कजाकिस्तान हुआ, छोटे और मुल्कों की फिल्में, जहाँ फिल्में बड़ी खूबसूरत बनती हैं लेकिन हम तक पहुँचती नहीं। तो अगर आप वाकिफ हो तो बड़े मजेदार, सब दुनिया समझते हैं, थोड़ा लोगों को समझते हैं। कुछ आदान
आपने बात की जैसे 32-33 साल पहले आप यहाँ पे आते थे एज ए यंग फिल्म मेकर, एज ए यंग फिल्म मेकर।
वो दिल्ली में होता था अंतर्राष्ट्रीय।
हाउ द फेस्टिवल इज ग्रोन, प्लीज थ्रो सम लाइट ऑन दैट, व्हाट हैव बीन योर इंप्रेशंस?
इट्स अ वंडरफुल थिंग, यू नो, आई मीन इट्स एज लॉन्ग एज देयर आर गुड फिल्म्स। देखिए लोग कभी कभी गलत चीजों पे कॉन्सेंट्रेट करते हैं। सिनेमा क्या होता है, एक मेला है, हम लोग फिल्में देखते हैं जी, थोड़े टेक्नीशियंस और डायरेक्टर्स और फिल्म वाले लोग आपस में मिलते हैं, यू एक्सचेंज व्यूज, आप कुछ सिखाते हैं, आप कुछ सीखते हैं, ज्यादा सीखते हैं, सिखाते कम है। तो वो सब जो है वो अच्छा है, और अगर वो होता जाए तो बस वही बहुत है। आज इंडस्ट्री जो है वो एक मकाम पे है, टेक्नोलॉजी बहुत तेजी से बदल रही है इंडस्ट्री को, तो यंगर फिल्म मेकर्स अगर उससे वाकिफ हो तो बहुत अच्छा है, और अच्छे सेक्शंस हैं, और it's beautiful if there are good films. So it's all about good films actually. I mean, and I think the selection of films is very good, and that is the main thing.
Also master classes and one-to-one interaction that makes it so interesting.
That's right. I'm doing a master class with Saurabh Shukla, Vikram, Victor, Vijay Acharya, who directed Dhoom, and a boy called Ram Reddy, who directed a small film, very beautiful film called Kithi. So I'm going to do something, and there is also the Bazaar, which is run by NFDC. So it's a wonderful event. For these 8 days, you see so much.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Enjoy the opening, sir.
बिल्कुल बहुत ही सही कहा सुधीर मिश्रा ने कि किस तरह से उभरते फिल्म मेकर्स के साथ साथ तमाम फिल्मों के आयाम जो है उनको हमें यहाँ जुड़ने की मौका मिलता है, और लगातार जिस तरह से कोशिश की जाती है कि फिल्म निर्माण के विभिन्न आयामों से, विभिन्न त्रुटियों से वाकिफ कराया जा सके आम लोगों को, आम जनता को, आम दर्शकों को। और हमारे साथ
Rama Vij, please join us.
रमा विज इस बार आईफी की जूरी मेंबर की सदस्य है, और यानी कि बहुत सारे खूबसूरत फिल्में आप देख रहे हैं। और अगर हम इफ्फी की बात करें, इफ्फी को एक चीज जो अलग करती है, जो खास बनाती है, वो है कि इफ्फी में जो फिल्मों का चयन होता है वो बहुत ही सोच समझकर, बहुत ही ध्यान, काफी मेहनत के बाद किया जाता है। तो किस तरह से आपका अनुभव रहे फिल्मी को देखने के लिए? और सर हमारे साथ उदय सर भी जुड़े हैं इस वक्त, उदय शंकर जी।
हम सब एक्चुअली जितने भी जूरी मेंबर 13 थे, 13, you know, I think we really did an extensive exercise. We watched the film thoroughly, and then consensus जिस पर हुआ, and then we chose the films.
In several rounds, बस ऐसी फिल्में हम लोगों ने फाइनल की हैं कि जो फिल्म लोग भूल ना सके, जो which should make you think, and I mean most memorable film, you know, from every point of view, you know, not only entertain you, at the same time teach you and convey something to you. I mean, एक सबसे बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट बात हम लोगों ने कहा है कि इस बार ऐसी फिल्में हम लोगों ने फाइनल की है कि जिसके अंदर ना कि वो पुराना सांपों वाला, वो पुराना हिंदुस्तान देखे, मॉडर्न इंडिया देखे, आज के भारत की तस्वीर हम लोगों ने दिखाने की कोशिश की है।
सब तरह के डिफरेंट फिल्म्स हैं। I think they are good ones, really good ones.
Thank you, sir. And thank you, ma'am.
They are also family members.
Okay, sir. इंडियन पैनोरमा सेक्शन है, उसमें फीचर फिल्म भी है, नॉन फीचर फिल्म भी है। तो पूरी कोशिश की जाती है कि जो मतलब हम बात करें अगर इंडियन पैनोरमा सेक्शन की, उसमें जो भारत की सही तस्वीर की बात कही, नेशनल अवार्ड विनिंग फिल्म है, तो वहीं पे जो कमर्शियल अवार्ड वालर्स है, रद सुल्तान जैसी फिल्में भी है, लेकिन काफी अलग विविधता हम देख रहे हैं इस फिल्मों में। क्या करेंगे?
Will you please repeat in English?
Basically, what we are trying to say is this.
You know English?
No, okay. Very diverse selection of films. We have commercial purposes like Sultan and Bajirao Mastani, and we have very real stories from around India. So what was your thoughts when you were seeing the films and selecting the movies?
Everybody has done very good work. But on what basis, as he told you, we have selected tomorrow's film, not today's film. We have given importance to the subject, making, and novel thoughts.
Nice thought.
Tomorrow's film is, I think it was a treat to watch. Wonderful film. All the film.
Sure, sir, we sure watch it.
When I mean the opening film tomorrow, it's a very
संस्कृत फिल्म एक नई सोच के साथ आज नहीं कल के भारत को दिखाने के लिए कल के भविष्य को दिखाने के लिए ध्यान में रखते हुए फिल्मों को चुना गया है बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आप सभी का थैंक यू फॉर सेलेक्टिंग सच अमेजिंग फिल्म्स फॉर अस थैंक यू बिकॉज ऑफ these guys we're going to watch awesome films in next 8 to 9 days and we are joined here by Sid Ganesh बहुत बहुत स्वागत है welcome to you on the platform of Iffi is from
Nancy Ganesh.
Nancy, good evening.
So you've been around the world, you've been to so many festivals around the world, but here, like India, the Festival of International Film Festival is very close to our heart. How it feels to be here?
Well, of course, this is a great festival, of course. And for this week, it's closest to my heart as well.
Wow. Why? What's the
because it's a big, important film festival in this world. There are film festivals all over the world. But Iffi is an important one, and it's been around for many years. What is this, the 47?
47?
Yeah.
You're here to stay, it's a long way ahead.
You're here to stay, you're not going anywhere.
You as a member of Oscar Academy, coming to Mumbai, coming to Goa, how does it feel, the whole difference in the culture, the film culture?
I love it. I absolutely love it. I want to go see the movies, but I also want to go out there and see the culture.
I hope you're going to meet real filmmakers and film institutes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. And जी हाँ बस इतना ही आपके साथ क्योंकि आप कुछ ही पलों में शुरू होने वाला है भारत का उद्घाटन समारोह उसकी बेहद खास सेरेमनी होने वाली है कुछ चंद ही पलों में and let's watch inside.
Absolutely, it's going to be absolutely scintillating.
Swasti Maniratnam and Sabine Chawla, over to them.
National Film Festival of India. We request our guests to kindly take their seats. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 47th International Film Festival of India. We request our guests to kindly take the seats. Thank you. May we request Shri M. Venkaiah Naidu, Honorable Union Minister of Urban Development, Housing and Urban Poverty Alleviation and Information Broadcasting for an important announcement.
Friends, before we start our festival, there is a sad incident that has happened. A major railway accident has taken place in Uttar Pradesh. More than 100 citizens have lost their precious lives. So I request all of you to stand up for a minute to observe silence. ओम शांति शांति शांति।
The International Film Festival of India 2016 proudly welcomes respected dignitaries, delegates and guests from around the country and the globe. It is indeed a pleasure to host you all yet again in this glorious state of Goa. Swagatam, presenting a spectacular visual delight as we mark the opening of the International Film Festival of India in its 47th year. With a prayer on our lips and pride in our hearts, we evoke the Lord of Auspicious Beginnings, brought to life by ace choreographer Ganesh Acharya as he praises and evokes Lord Ganesha.
Sacha
glory of celluloid, and the confluence of the cinematic community of India and the world. Ladies and gentlemen, to take you through this opening ceremony of Iffi 2016, put your hands together and welcome our hosts for the evening, Suhasini Maniratnam and Surveen Chawla.
Namaskar, Vanakkam, Namaskaram, Namaskara, Vandanam. Welcome to the 47th International Film Festival of India. I am Suhasini Maniratnam and I am proud to co-host this wonderful, prestigious and entertaining opening ceremony with this lovely lady.
नमस्कार, मैं सुरवीन चावला आप सभी का स्वागत करती हूँ। एक बार फिर भारत एवं विश्व के सिनेमा प्रेमी एक साथ एक ही मंच पर हैं। ये है Iffi 2016.
Goa has been graciously hosting Iffi since 2004 and we are only 2 editions away from our golden jubilee. Every year, it's a treat for cinema lovers and the industry, and this is a festival that is eagerly awaited.
India has one of the oldest and largest film industries in the world. The journey has been an eventful and constantly evolving one. और ये सफर शुरू हुआ था 3 मई 1913 को, जिस दिन फादर ऑफ इंडियन सिनेमा दादा साहेब फाल्के ने अपनी ऐतिहासिक फिल्म राजा हरिश्चंद्र रिलीज की थी.
And this happened while the number of other filmmakers working in several Indian languages pioneered the growth and development of Indian cinema. Over the years, the evolution has been across the song and dance sequences are now more relevant and realistic. The unalterable villains are content-driven characters. The Indian diaspora has a larger presence in the Indian imagination and so on.
Indian cinema continues to be a reflection of the socio-economic, political and cultural changes of our country. We look forward to Indian cinema continuing to entertain us the way it has been since the last 10 decades.
Cinema not only entertains us, but also brings us together. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, translated to the whole world is one family, is the true essence of Iffi, and this ceremony resonates that. Iffi 2016 promises to be more enriching and entertaining than ever before. We are back here to take you through yet another cinematic journey. In the international section, we have 191 films across 88 countries chosen from 1,032 entries. Now that is truly something. Iffi 2016 will also have 4 world premieres, 6 international premieres, 26 Asian premieres, 104 Indian premieres, which is one of the largest in recent times.
इंडियन पैनोरामा में शामिल है 17 भाषाओं में 84 फिल्में भारत के अलग अलग प्रांतों से. This year, our country of focus is the country of contemporary stalwarts like Sang Ho Yeon and Lee Yunik. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than South Korea.
Taking the purpose of cinema into making this world a better place, the 47th Iffi, in collaboration with International Council for Film, Television and Audiovisual Communication, ICFT Paris, and UNESCO will present the ICFT UNESCO Gandhi Medal to a film which reflects the ideals of peace, tolerance and non-violence.
इस कैटेगरी में 8 फिल्में compete कर रही हैं. And not only that, a 6-member Oscar Academy delegation is here to deliver groundbreaking workshops and masterclasses. So, ladies and gentlemen, Iffi 2016 is fully loaded and we're all geared up to savor and relish this experience. Without further ado, we now commence with the program of the day.
We now respectfully request our esteemed guests to come up on stage and light the inaugural lamp, a tradition that symbolizes the dispelling of darkness. May the light of the lamp illuminate the world around us with happiness and peace. May I start with Shri M. Venkaiah Naidu Garu, Honorable Union Minister of Urban Development, Housing and Urban Poverty Alleviation and Information and Broadcasting, Srimati Mridula Sinha, Honorable Governor, Goa Government,
Shri Manohar Parrikar, Honorable Raksha Mantri.
Shri Lakshmikant Parsekar, Honorable Chief Minister, Goa Government. Shri Shripad Naik, Honorable Minister of State, Ministry of Ayush.
In Quantech, Shri S.P. Balasubramaniam.
Guest of Honor, Shri Sushant Singh Rajput. Shri Ajay Mittal, Honorable Secretary, Minister of Information and Broadcasting.
Shri Rajendra Talak, Honorable Vice Chairman, Entertainment Society of Goa.
Shri R.K. Srivatsava, Honorable Chief Secretary, Goa Government. His Excellency Chauhan, Ambassador, Republic of Korea.
International Jury Chairperson Ivan Pasa. Shri T.P. Agarwal, President, Film Federation of India.
Shri Amay Abhyankar, Honorable CEO, Entertainment Society of Goa. Shri C. Sendil Rajan, Director, Directorate of Film Festivals and Iffi, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India. As the dignitaries are lighting the lamp, Subin, I just wanted to tell you the significance of lighting the lamp, not just for you, for those who have come to India and want to know why we light a lamp. Absolutely. For any beginning, the light stands for auspiciousness, prosperity and abundance. Light dispels darkness. The oil that is there in the light dispels, it represents the negative human tendencies. The wick of the lamp, it symbolizes our ego. The flame which is always looking up, it is representing the spiritual knowledge. Wow. The knowledge drains the oil and burns the wick, which is the ego.
And I think the wick has been burnt.
For all the auspiciousness, prosperity and happiness and abundance for the festival. Thank you all. We request all the dignitaries to take their seats. Thank you everyone. To officially start the proceedings of the day, may we now request Shri Ajay Mittal, Secretary, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, to stay on stage and welcome our guests, delegates and dignitaries.
Honorable Governor of Goa, Srimati Mridula Sinha ji, Honorable Minister of Information and Broadcasting, Shri Venkaiah Naidu ji, Honorable Raksha Mantri, Shri Manohar Parrikar ji, Chief Guest of the evening, Shri Ramesh Sippy ji, Shri S.P. Balasubramaniam ji, Shri M. Quantech, eminent film personalities, members of the jury, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you. I am privileged and it gives me immense pleasure to extend a hearty welcome to all of you at the inaugural event of the 47th International Film Festival of India. Films are one of the most powerful mediums to reach out to society. India produces films in many languages and dialects and has a diverse culture to choose from, and Indian films highlight different types of cultural forms and traditions passed down through generations. Iffi is instrumental in promoting films to a wide spectrum of audiences surpassing all geographical boundaries and creating a benchmark of quality and consistency. Continuing the same, this film festival will bring a blend of brilliant films in different languages, content, stories from across the globe based on numerous genres. This year, as we gear up for an exciting journey with a bouquet of fresh elements and new ideas at the Iffi 2016 here in this beautiful land of Goa. The festival package would have new films, retrospectives, homage to eminent filmmakers, actors and film personalities who are no more with us, festival kaleidoscope, master strokes and country focus. This year, under the retrospective section, the festival will be showcasing the movies of the legendary actor, director and producer, Shri Manoj Kumar, who is also the recipient of Dada Saab Phalke Award 2015. The country focus for this festival this year is the Republic of Korea. In line with the initiative of our Honorable Prime Minister's Clean India Drive, this year Iffi will also be showcasing a special package of short films which were awarded at the Swachh Bharat Film Festival organized by NFDC on 2nd October this year, the birthday of the Mahatma in New Delhi. Iffi will be for the first time screening 3 films for the specially abled children. In our Women's Cut section this year, we'll be presenting national award-winning films for which women cinematographers and editors have been honored. The film festival also brings interactive sessions, workshops and informative classes from global masters in the art of direction, documentary filmmaking, editing, art direction, cinematography, VFX and animation and action direction. Iffi will also recognize young talent under a new competition section, Centenary Award for Best Debut Feature of a Director. This section will showcase some of the outstanding directorial debuts of 2016 from across the world of cinema. ICFT UNESCO Gandhi Medal will be awarded to one film this year which has a strong ethical component with regard to non-violence and promotion of a culture of peace. I take this opportunity to welcome the chief guest of the evening, Shri Ramesh Sippy ji, the director of legendary Hindi film Sholay, who has made sterling contribution to Indian cinema, entertaining us and winning accolades from audiences across the globe through powerful performances which have captured our hearts and minds. I also take this opportunity to welcome and congratulate Shri S.P. Balasubramaniam, on being conferred the Centenary Award. Shri Balasubramaniam is not only a versatile playback singer of multiple languages and music director, film producer, but also a Guinness World Record holder for recording the highest number of songs. Honored by the Government of India with Padma Shri and Padma Vibhushan awards, and winner of several innumerable other national awards, Shri Balasubramaniam has made immense contribution towards every facet of Indian film industry. Sir, we are honored with your presence here in this festival today. I also congratulate Shri Im Kwon-taek, renowned South Korean director, for the Lifetime Achievement Award. Shri Im Kwon-taek has directed more than 100 films, including award-winning titles like Chivasio, Gil Sodium, Chung Yang, Zopyan Zhe, in honoring Shri Im Kontek, the festival authorities consider themselves privileged and honored. Thanks everybody. Enjoy the evening and have a great time in Goa. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. We would also like to acknowledge amongst us our prestigious audience. We have with us over 90 international guests. Rosalie Varda from France, Richie Mehta from Canada, Raiko Grillik from the United States, Sidney Michael Gannis and Brooke Lauren Bowles from the Oscar Academy, Tessa Idlewine of the Lord of the Rings fame, Adrian Majoril from FIAP, and the huge cast and crew of our opening film, After Image, amongst others. Amongst the acclaimed names from India, we have with us Gautam Ghosh, Nana Patekar, Rajat Kapoor, to name a few. We also have with us Kalki Cochin and Satish Kaushik. A big round of applause for all our dignitaries, please. It is now our honor and privilege to invite on stage the Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Shri Lakshmikant Parsekar, to say a few words, please.
Honorable Governor of Goa, Honorable Minister of Information and Broadcasting, Shriman Venkaiah Ji Naidu, Raksha Mantri Ji Shri Manohar Ji Parrikar, Minister of States, Shriman Shripad Ji Naik, Chief Guest, Ramesh Sippi Ji, Lifetime Achievement Award winner, M. Kwan Tek, आमचेच वाटणारे आणि गोवेकरच असणारे असे आमचे नाना पाटेकरजी, jury members, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am honored to welcome everyone to this 47th edition of International Film Festival of India 2016. सगळ्या समेस्तांक मायेमोगाचो मना काळजांतसून येवकार. We have come a long way from 2004 and the years even before that. However, we must keep in mind that the year 2004 marked a milestone for us, for Goans year. That was the year our beautiful state of Goa was declared as the venue of this prestigious film festival for the first time. Subsequently, in 2014 again, the Government of India went a step ahead and declared Goa as a permanent venue for International Film Festival of India. The festival is organized by the Directorate of Film Festivals, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India, in collaboration with the State Government of Goa, and most important, the Indian film industry. Iffi is also recognized by the International Federation of Film Producers Association. Iffi aims to provide a common platform for the cinematography of the world. We also emphasize on our own Indian film industry, showcasing the impressive amount of culture our country has to offer. The festival contributes to the understanding and appreciation of film culture of different nations through the diversity displayed within its film selection. We have delegates visiting from different parts of the world, attesting to this very fact. This year, we are screening 194 films under the international category and 47 films under the Indian category at Iffi Goa 2016. Iffi always tries to reach out to the largest possible audience every year. This year, we have broken a barrier by reaching out to a visually impaired. We will be screening audio described films for the visually impaired brothers and sisters. This is happening through a collaboration with UNESCO and Saksham, an NGO with the sole purpose of empowering people who belong to the marginalized section of our society through variety of strategies. High-street events showcasing Goa through music and dance as well as food will take place at Cornish. For our younger ones, who are definitely haven't forgotten, we are hosting a children's fest at the Bhagwan Mahavir Children's Park, complete with 3D art installations for their total entertainment. Not to forget the general public, we have our traditional open-air screenings at our usual venues, particularly Miramar Beach, with new blockbusters like Airlift, Sultan and Bajirao Mastani, as well as old blockbusters like Sholay being screened. We are sure our audience will be more than pleased. Apart from open-air screening, we would display a popular selection of Konkani and Marathi films at 20 different locations across the state. Coming back to focus on our Indian film industry, the festival proudly features an Indian panorama showcasing some of the best cinema our country has had to offer every year. As a Goan, I am proud to say that Konkani cinema has also developed through this esteemed festival. Every year, Konkani cinema has made it past a thorough selection process, showing that we have what it takes to complete on an international standard. In fact, Iffi even provides a platform for Goan filmmakers to showcase their talent in a special section dedicated to Konkani and Marathi feature and non-feature films. The government has recently notified the film finance scheme, which gives a big impetus to existing and budding Goan filmmakers. Over the years, to grow, we must welcome change, but keep our traditional values in mind. We have several other major events. Delegates are free to attend events organized by the Confederation of Indian Industry, the One Fest Goa, which is a festival in its own right, along with many other festivals organized and celebrated across the year. Overall, I just want each and every delegate to take back great memories from Iffi 2016, whether it be memories of great films, new people, or even delicious food, the Goan cuisine, up to another edition of the International Film Festival of India, that is 2017. I welcome all to Goa at this Iffi Sagarang Yokar
सगळ्याचे देव बरें करूं.
Thank you, sir. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the most beautiful moment of the evening is here. Cinema has a direct impact on society and vice versa. At Iffi 2016, we bring to life this cinematic and societal relationship. Today, we are here to celebrate God's greatest creation, the woman.
नारी, जिसकी महानता और महिमा ने हमारे कल को संजोया है, आज को संवारा है और अपने प्रेम और लगन से आने वाले कल की नींव रखी है. नारी के इस योगदान का इतिहास सदियों से साक्षी रहा है.
Since its inception, more than a century ago, Indian cinema has shared a beautiful relationship, both metaphorically and in reality, with its female protagonists, actors who became icons and characters that became legendary. The woman on the screen in our cinema, with all her beauty and all her greatness, we take you through her journey over the years.
और यहाँ सिर्फ खूबसूरती नहीं, बात है एक स्त्री के व्यक्तित्व के हर उस स्वरूप की जो उसे इस दुनिया, इस कायनात में सबसे अव्वल बनाती है. भारतीय समाज में जो किरदार एक नारी का है, पिछले 100 सालों में उसमें बहुत परिवर्तन आया है.
With women fighting against gender stereotypes, raising their voice to be heard, and becoming masters of their own destiny. Today, our women protagonists provide a gripping narrative of the changing face of women in Indian cinema through the ages.
I am a woman. This is my voice. Strong, beautiful, filled with hope, love and passion. I am recognized now more than ever. And cinema reflects that, impacting and changing perceptions, reaching out to millions, reflecting my ever-changing world as I break stereotypes and gender biases, as I inspire and voice my opinion, as I write my own destiny. Today I take you back in time with my journey over the ages and my ever-changing face through cinema. Together, we pay an ode to a woman through the lens of cinema.
That is so beautiful. All my colleagues, all my seniors, all my juniors, and super juniors are all here. We rewind to the 50s. The woman in Indian cinema decided to free herself. She decided to dance into the wind, create a new language, a new definition on screen.
जो दुनिया की कोई किताब नहीं पढ़ा सकती, जो संसार का कोई स्कूल नहीं सिखा सकता, एक माँ का ख्वाब जो चाहती सिर्फ इतना है कि अपने जिस अंश को वो इस दुनिया में लाई, वो अंश इस दुनिया के लिए एक मिसाल बने.
And then birds fluttered around me into the sky. I dared to dream for a better tomorrow, a tomorrow of greatness, a tomorrow of glory, and a tomorrow of good. I'm a woman. I am the dreamer.
I am a dreamer of dreams. I dream of love, of joy, of freedom. I dream for all of us. Dreams that change today and tomorrow. Dreams that are not dreamt in the dead of the night, but in the light of the day. Dreams that take me higher, that set me free, that become my reality. I am the dreamer. I am the dreamer. I am a woman.
लगन की ये बात है, प्यार की राह कसम की ये बात है। मुझसे न पूछो कि तुम मेरे कौन हो।
दुनिया में हमारे है तो जीना ही पड़ेगा, जीवन है अगर कहर तो पीना ही पड़ेगा। गिर गिर के मुसीबत में संभलते ही रहेंगे, डर आए मगर आग पे चलते ही रहेंगे। हम जितने दिए हैं वही हम दूर करेगा, हम जितने दिए हैं वही हम दूर करेगा। दुनिया में हम आए हैं तो जीना ही पड़ेगा, जीवन है अगर जहर तो पीना ही पड़ेगा। घटा घिर के आई, रस भर भर लाई। घटा घिर के आई, रस भर भर लाई।
घटा गिर के आई, घेर ले गोरी मन की बिना, झिम झिम रुक छाई हो। घेर ले गोरी मन की बिना, झिम झिम रुक छाई।
घटा घिर के आई हो,
प्रेम की कागज बैग बादल के कल मोर दिया मैं तेरे भैया अब तो आयो रे।
जीवन में नया लायो रे।
होए दुख भरे दिन भीतर भैया, भीतर भैया।
प्यार और दुनिया के बीच जमाने से चले आ रहे युद्ध में सदियों से बने हुए नियमों को तोड़ने का निश्चय, खुद की एक अलग पहचान को दुनिया में मनवाने का फैसला, सही और गलत के असली आईने को दुनिया को दिखाने का फैसला। And when I turn my dreams into the truth, I resolve to break stereotypes. My heart beats drum the pulse of change.
Wonderful to see many of our friends here. Hello, everybody. 60s, an era dominated by men. Men who couldn't see women stand up and make a place or name for themselves. Our cinema ushered a change. Our cinema brought into limelight the radical. A woman who dares to break the chains and step ahead and claim her position, her identity, and her existence.
समाज और दुनिया के लिखे हुए नियम जिनमें नारी की भूमिका कुछ और थी, जो नारी को अब स्वीकार नहीं थी.
The rules that cage the woman in a stereotypical identity, any resistance would mean defiance and lead to repercussions for the woman.
लेकिन इन सब से विरोध और इस सब का विरोध करती हुई नारी, और वो भी सम्मान और गर्व से, ऐसे पात्र आए 60s के दशक में.
The 60s films and characters that jolted the viewer and made them sit up, think and witness. You know, the quiet revolution that began on celluloid was now being played out not just on the screens but also on the streets and power center of the nation. The hand that rocked the cradle turning into hand that changes the destiny of the world. The woman, the radical.
From times immemorial, wars have been fought over me. But I am the true revolutionary. I transform. I change. I break barriers. I usher in the new. I create new rules. I make my own identity. I stir a revolution and take the world into the future. I am powerful beyond measure. I am the radical. I am a woman.
मोहे शाम रंग दे दे, छुप जाऊंगी रात ही में, मुझे पीर का संग दे दे, मोरा मोरा रंग दे दे, मोहे शाम रंग दे दे, छुप जाऊंगी रात ही में, मुझे पीर का संग दे दे। मोर के बंधन बांधी पाए, कोई ना रोको तेरी उड़ाओ, दिल को चलो आज फिर जीने की तमन्ना है, आज फिर मरने का इरादा है, आज फिर जीने की तमन्ना है, आज फिर मरने का इरादा है। गोदारी गट्टुमी ना తెట్టుంది, ఎత్తుకొమ్మన పిట్టుంది, పిట్ట మనసులో ఏముంది, గోదారి గట్టుంది, గట్టుమి నా తెట్టుంది, ఎత్తుకొమ్మన పిట్టుంది, పిట్ట మనసులో ఏముంది, గోదారి గట్టుంది, గట్టుమి నా తెట్టుంది, ఎత్తుకొమ్మన పిట్టుంది, పిట్ట మనసులో ఏముంది, चपलम चपलम चपलाई रे दुनिया को छोड़ तेरी गली आई रे आई रे आई रे, चपलम चपलम चपलाई रे दुनिया को छोड़ तेरी गली आई रे आई रे आई रे, वो दुनिया को छोड़ तेरी गली आई रे आई रे आई रे। बड़ा मजबूर दिया हाय तेरे प्यार ने, मार दिया हाय तेरे प्यार ने, अब पछताए दिल हाय बीत जाए दिल, अब पछताए दिल हाय बीत जाए दिल, हाय कोई याद लगाई रे लगाई रे लगाई रे, अपना सपनाई रे दुनिया को छोड़ तेरी गली आई रे आई रे आई रे, दुनिया को छोड़ तेरी गली आई रे आई रे आई रे।
A radical is not a tool of destruction. She is the device for change, an icon to lead and led by setting examples. An affirmation that a woman cannot be relegated to assigned set of chores, you know what I mean? You will know very soon. Assigned set of chores decided by a society that was heavily tilted towards male dominance.
जब नारी अपने हाथ में अगुवाई की मशाल थाम लेती है तो समाज और संसार में परिवर्तन निश्चित है, क्योंकि उस मशाल में नारी के अपने स्वार्थ की ज्वाला नहीं होती, उस मशाल में अग्नि होती है संसार के उद्धार की, अन्याय के विनाश की। और जब एक नारी ये ठान ले तो तकदीर भी उससे ये अधिकार छीन नहीं सकती।
And so, she decided to be a leader, and the world followed her. Determination inspired her leadership, had promise. Her firm belief spelled out the forthcoming change for good. Films of the 70s showcased women as a leader, taking charge and calling the shots, be it within the four walls of the house or amidst thousands screaming out her name.
उसने कहा, मेरी दुनिया तुम्हारी है। मैंने कहा, मेरे पास खुद अपनी एक दुनिया है। संसार ने कहा, मेरा लिखा हुआ ही तुम्हारी नियति है। मैंने कहा, मैं अपना भाग्य खुद लिखूंगी। और फिर थाम लिया मैंने एक स्वर्णिम भविष्य का ध्वज। कभी जो अकेली थी, जब पीछे मुड़कर देखती है तो जैसे हर एक शख्स बस उसका नाम, बस उसके साथ। चेहरे का तेज, आंखों की ज्वाला, मन की कोमलता। I'm fearless. I'm the creator. I am the leader.
I need no validation. I lead from the front. I am fearless, feisty, confident. I innovate. I create. I work and play. I lead my life. I set benchmarks. The question isn't who is going to let me, but who is going to stop me. I am a born leader. I am a woman.
रे ग प ग रे ग ग ग रे ग ग रे ग प
Leader heals with a gentle heart and asserts with an iron fist. This is quality that the Almighty has blessed a woman with. Her gentle smile, her soft touch, her compassionate affection. This is surely what a woman is made of. But then, this is not just that defines a woman. There is much more to her personality and qualities.
Absolutely. जिस कोमल हृदय से वो प्रेम करती है, जिस फौलादी मुट्ठी से वो नायिका बनती है, वही फौलादी मुट्ठी जब अन्याय पर वार करती है तो चकनाचूर हो जाता है अन्याय और उसका अहंकार.
When push comes to shove, a woman can transform into a fighter. Our films across the 1980s, my time, 1980s and the 90s showcase the essence of a woman who fights for her rights, her love, her world. A fight that was a volcanic eruption of suppression and oppression. The woman decided to etch out her conquest over the world.
80s और 90s में इंडियन सिनेमा में हीरोइंस का एक परिवर्तन हुआ, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन भी हुआ, ग्लैमर, ब्यूटी और रोमांस के साथ. मेरे पास कोमल हृदय है तो एक अभेद कवच भी है, साहस का, शक्ति का. प्रेम का सागर है तो विध्वंस का भंडार भी है. सत्य, सम्मान और मर्यादा के लिए मैं लड़ भी सकती हूँ. खुद के लिए मैं अपनी मुट्ठी बंद भी कर सकती हूँ और उस मुट्ठी की शक्ति में हर अन्याय का विनाश करने की क्षमता है. I am the woman and I am the fighter.
I am the 80s woman.
Euphoria. Strong as steel, yet gentle as a dove. I was not born strong. I was made strong. My armor is my courage. My weapon, my will. In my veins is the spirit of Durga. In my heart, the beat of Shakti. I fight for the right, for equality, for truth. I fight for all that is good and just. Above all, I fight for me. I am a woman.
प्रीत के लिए ओ ढोली ए ढोली ए ढोली ढोली बोलने बजा मेरे मीत के लिए मीत के लिए सजन मीत के लिए भाई भाई हो भाई भाई हो
I
turn of the millennium and beyond it, the Indian woman on the screen came out of the closet. The veil that draped over her pretty face was now tied as a turban of pride around her head. She held it high and she stepped ahead with a clenched fist and a determined heart.
नारी ने खोज लिया अपने अस्तित्व का सार, इस संसार में अपने होने का सार, समाज में अपनी जिम्मेदारी का सार, जहां उसे दरवाजों के पीछे से झांकने की जरूरत नहीं थी, बल्कि बाहर निकलकर सूरज से आंख मिलाने की जरूरत थी। अपने आप को स्थापित करने की जरूरत थी और इस परिवर्तन का प्रतिबिंब हमारी फिल्मों में दिखा। फिल्मों में नारी के लिए लिखे गए पात्रों और चरित्रों में दिखा।
The roles written for the women of our cinema were bolder, more audacious, mirroring the woman of the 21st century, a free-thinking woman etching out her own resolute identity. Many films in this era brought out this facet of a woman without compromising her respect. She asserted her existence as an individual. Norms challenged, uncharted paths stepped upon.
और फिर एक दिन मुझे अपनी ही रोशनी मिल गई। मैंने संसार से अपनी शक्ति ले ली। मैंने खुद से कहा, यस आई कैन। जो डर गया वो कभी इतिहास नहीं लिखता। मैंने अपनी कहानी खुद लिखी। आई एम कन्वेंशनल, आई एम dazzling, I entice, I ignite, I am the spirited.
My spirit is free, my soul unshackled. I live life with complete abandon. I defy convention. I challenge the norm. I light my own path. I rebel against the ordinary and change the game. Every day, I change the world and walk a new path. To take the road not taken and the trail not tread upon. I am independent. I am unconventional. I shine. I dazzle. I ignite. I am the spirited. I am a woman.
कंगना 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 झुमका 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 पायलिया पायलिया छनक छनक के बोले छनक छनक के बोले बड़ी मुश्किल बाबा बड़ी मुश्किल गोरे गोरे गालों पे है काला काला बड़ी मुश्किल बाबा बड़ी मुश्किल दिल पे अटक जाए आशिकों का दिल जरा बचके रहना चाहिए जरा बचके रहना चाहिए तेरी अदा भी है कातिल बड़ी मुश्किल बाबा बड़ी मुश्किल गोरे गोरे बालों पे है काला काला दिल बड़ी मुश्किल बाबा बड़ी मुश्किल दिल पे अटक जाए आशिकों का दिल जलवा जलवा Yo, blaze up the walk, light it up to the beat. Come on, जलवा जिस मौका है ये जलवा इस मौका है ये जलवा शोहरत भी दे ये जलवा मकसद भी दे ये जलवा दिल कश लगे ये जलवा मैं कश लगे ये जलवा मजा ही नशा ये जलवा मजा ही मजा Pull it up, pull it up. Obviously, the money,
On and off screen, the different avatars of the woman in Indian cinema are not exclusive of each other. There is a nurturer, a revolutionary, a leader, a fighter in every spirited woman. Today, we witnessed a cinematic odyssey to every role, every emotion, and every strength that makes a woman.
और ये केवल एक कलात्मक प्रदर्शन, एक आर्टिस्टिक प्रेजेंटेशन नहीं था. This is what a woman is and what a woman should be.
Let's recognize, acknowledge, and respect every woman in this world because she deserves every bit of it. Salute the woman, salute the nurturer, salute God's greatest creation.
Ladies and gentlemen, an ode to the Indian woman painted on the silver screen by our cinematic dream merchants.
I am a miracle, handcrafted by a superpower. In me lies the strength of 1,000 suns. And yet, I nurture with the softest touch. I am the life giver, the creator, the mother, the fighter, the revolutionary. I shine on the silver screen and inspire real life. From Mother India to Rajan, from Parama to Roja, from Anarkali to Anjali, from Damini to Mary Kam. I am multifaceted, many faces behind a single face. I am one and only, beautiful, intoxicating, and captivating, enchanting, exhilarating, and stunning. I am the biggest cliche of all. Yet, I defy every cliche. I am in everything and everywhere. I am an inspiration. I am a woman.
सी खुशबू नहीं, तू है खुश खुशी तू बन गई जिंदगी तुझसे ही है रोशनी सांधी सी खुशबू नहीं तू है खुशी तू बन गई जिंदगी तुझसे ही है रोशनी तुझसे ही है रोशनी ये पल खुद से निकल जीते चल जीते चल जीते चल हम मुसाफिर था जाने दे आने दे जीते चल जीते चल जीते चल ये पल
Friends, just now there is a very good news. Our Indian girl, PV Sindhu, has won the first ever Super Series China Open for badminton. Let us all give her a standing ovation from here. Let us all clap and give her a standing ovation for the honor she brought to our country. Super Series China Open Final. Please clap.
To each and every one, to each and every woman who's here, who was and is on the screen, the legends in the making and the legends that were. Iffi salutes the resolute women of India. Let's have a huge round of applause for each one of them, ladies and gentlemen.
Especially for Sindhu. May I invite Shri Patnaik, Shri R.K. Srivatsav and Nana Patekar to kindly do the honors and felicitate the spectacular performance conceived, choreographed by one of India's most respected choreographers. It has been almost 25 years since he choreographed his first song for a film, and his body of work in this quarter century is nothing less than exceptional. Numerous songs have achieved cult status with the dash of his moves. He's a director, he's a choreographer, he's a phenomenon, respected and adored in the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ganesh Acharya.
Thank you, sir. May we now call on stage His Excellency Cho Hang, Ambassador, Republic of Korea, to come on stage and say a few words, please.
Good evening, Honorable Union Minister Naidu, Honorable Governor Sinha, Honorable Chief Minister Asheka, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Korean government and on behalf of 60-some Korean delegates, I would like to extend my warm and heartfelt congratulations on this 47th International Film Festival of India. This festival surely demonstrates the strong film industry and also very colorful culture of India. I'm particularly honored because Korea is invited as the focus country this year. Altogether, 18 Korean films will be shown during the festival. I hope you will all see each and every of these 18 Korean films. I'm also glad that the renowned film director and artist, Mr. Im Kwon-taek, is here today as a special guest and received a special prize of India. The relationship between India and Korea has been thriving politically and economically. Nevertheless, I believe what is most important is our cultural relationship and people-to-people connectivity. In this sense, I'm again very happy to be here to observe the Korea's participation in this film festival. But I believe this is just the beginning. Throughout this film festival, we will talk about how we can work together, and in the near future, I believe we will produce some joint films. I look forward to that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Kamsamida. We all love movies from Korea. Kamsamida. One of the toughest jobs in a film festival is assigned to a very esteemed panel of experts. That's our jury.
Watching the films, observing and grading them for the awards is a gigantic task. But every year, Iffi has been blessed by illustrious names from the industry who deliver their verdict with aplomb.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the jury of the 47th International Film Festival of India 2016. Let me start with the leading Moroccan director, screenwriter and producer, Miss Leila Kilani. And I call upon Master of Parallel Cinema, responsible for putting parallel Indian cinema on the world map, our very own Indian director, producer, screenwriter and actor, Mr. Nagesh Kukunor.
Renowned cinematographer and director, United Kingdom, best known for his collaborations with director Nicholas Winding Refn and Stanley Kubrick, Mr. Larry Smith. Major figure in the Czech-Croatian film industry, Yugoslavian master director, Mr. Lorden Zafranovic. Leading and significant figure in the industry, Czech writer and director, currently based in the United States. Also, the chairman of our jury, Mr. Ivan Pasar. And now, may we please request Shri Ajay Mehta, Secretary Information and Broadcasting, and Mr. Sushant Singh Rajput to do the honors and felicitate our respected members of the jury. A huge applause of thanks to the members of the jury, please, ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Thank you so much for doing the honors. Thank you.
You have a tough job ahead, and I'm sure it's going to be wonderful with the Indian hospitality and a vibrant Goa. The Indian panorama, a regular component of Iffi, has been the pride of place for our filmmakers. Across India and international, we have this year one of the best packages ever put together with the cinematic voices and masters of world cinema. We're also paying a tribute to masters who will always be remembered and missed in cinema. The late Andrzej Wajda from Poland. All of us have learned so much from him. He's a master. And the late Abbas Kiarostami from Iran. I cannot believe he's not with us anymore.
इस साल इंडियन पैनोरामा सेक्शन में नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंडिया के फिल्म मेकर्स द्वारा निर्देशित 8 फिल्म्स सिलेक्ट हुई हैं, फीचर एंड नॉन फीचर कैटेगरी में। 10 डेब्यू फिल्म्स भी इसमें शामिल हैं।
Consequently, for the second year, a Sanskrit film has been selected as the opening film of Indian Panorama. For the first time, Iffi has extended entry to uncensored films in the Indian Panorama to encourage participation of the latest films from the country's filmmakers, the newer filmmakers. 7 debut directors from various countries are competing for the Centenary Award for the best debut film by a director.
हिंदी सिनेमा के चाहने वालों के लिए इस साल के दादा साहेब फाल्के अवार्ड के विनर, एक्टर, डायरेक्टर, प्रोड्यूसर श्री मनोज कुमार की 5 फिल्में स्क्रीन की जाएंगी. एंड वन ऑफ द मोस्ट ब्यूटिफुल हाइलाइट्स ऑफ दिस ईयर, a package of films for the Divyang through special and audio described technology under the Accessible India campaign and Sugamya Bharat Abhiyan in collaboration with Saksham and UNESCO.
To add to that, we have for the very first time laser technology, laser projection at an Indian film festival. First time. Iffi has always been grand, but this year we have a participation of over 250 international guests, many peripheral activities across, master classes covering all aspects of cinema and much, much more. I want to be a film student again, all over again. I want to go back 35 years. We now come to a very special moment of this evening. It's a moment of honor, a moment of delight and sheer joy, as Iffi 2016 recognizes the brilliance of a maestro. His voice has touched hearts and souls. His songs through decades has regaled and entertained millions across the world. I'm a huge fan of his.
Who isn't? 5 दशक पहले एक आवाज संगीत की हवाओं में गूंजी, आज तक गूंज रही है. एक ऐसा जादू, एक ऐसा असर जो आज तक उतना ही मोहक, उतना ही दिलकश है, जिसमें पिरोया हुआ एक एक गाना एक साकार रहा है. और आज वही असर, वही जादू, वही सम्मोहन. Ladies and gentlemen, Iffi 2016 proudly honors a true legend with the Centenary Award. Let's have a look.
What started as a childhood hobby became the passion and then the voice of cinema across the nation. His musical journey began at the age of 18 when he won the first prize at a Telugu singing competition in Madras. 1966, Sri 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 Maryala Ramana, a Telugu film under the mentorship of S.P. Kodandapani, saw the birth of a playback singing star. The multifaceted singer adorned the hat of a voice artist for Kamala Hassan's film Manmada Leela. International fame soon followed with the 1980s hit Sankarabharanam, one of the best Telugu films ever made in history. Along with another legend, Ilayaraja, he had the entire South swinging to his tunes. The now famous voice from the South was waiting to conquer the North. The cult classic Ek Duje Ke Liye in 1981 did exactly that for him. Sagar with Panchamla furthered the conquest. His star voice launched another Bollywood superstar, Salman Khan, in 1989 with the film Maine Pyar Kiya. A.R. Rahman too backed on his voice for his debut film Roja. Nobody but him could have been the rightful receiver of the Guinness World Record for recording 40,000 songs across various languages. Recognition poured in the form of 6 national awards for the best male playback singer and the Nandi Award, which he won a staggering 25 times. His contribution to Indian cinema was recognized time and again, with him receiving the glorious Padma Shri and the Padma Bhushan. He is not just a singer, but also an actor, a music director, a film producer. His journey across 5 decades has left us breathless. Iffi 2016 salutes S.P. Balasubramaniam with the Centenary Film Personality of the Year.
Manohar Parikar, Shri Lakshmikant Parsekar, and Mr. Mukesh Khanna, Chairman Children's Film Society of India, to please come on stage and honor the legend himself, Shri S.P. Balasubramaniam, with the Centenary Award. I have to call you, sir. Balu garu? Balu garu? Na kosam wait cheyali meeru. Nenu pilustanu mimmalni. Please welcome singer, composer, actor, director, the legend and Padma Bhushan awardee, my dear friend, Shri S.P. Balasubramaniam garu. So we'd please like you to say a few words and sing a few lines also.
Songs too.
Yes.
Pranam. Good evening to everyone, my colleagues and colleagues from different parts of the world, and so many famous people here. I'm literally embarrassed not to receive this award, literally embarrassed to know how ancient I am. I don't know how 50 years has passed, and I'm still singing, I'm still working. That is more important. I am very grateful to my parents who have given me this great birth, and to Mr. Kodandapani who has given me my birth as a singer for the first time, and to the entire film fraternity, my poets, my lyricists, my musicians, my co-singers, my music composers, my recordists, and the artists who glorified my work on the screen, and last but not the least, to all those listeners who have not forgotten me yet. And you have traveled with me all these 50 years. My journey was a fruitful journey because you have been along with me. I'm very grateful to the entire machinery of Iffi and Sri Venkaya Naidu garu and Prasara Bharati. If I miss any names, kindly forgive me for thinking of me, because there are so many veterans, so many stalwarts, so many people who have achieved better than what I have in case I have achieved something. But thinking of me was something great. First I dedicate this award to my mother, and next to all those who have given their lives, who have martyred themselves to keep us safe here, and to those who are still fighting for us, the real heroes at the border. This award is sirs and ladies to you. I dedicate this with pride and with humility. We are nothing without you. And I know people ask me to sing something. There is an occasion for everything, and I had to be very choosy about what I have to sing. And there will be your name also, Hasini, in this when I sing this number.
I know what you're going to sing.
It was accidental. I didn't know that you will be at the podium when I came here.
Shubhra Jyotsna Pulakita Yamini Shubhra Jyotsna Pulakita Yamini Pulakusumita Dhrumadana Shobhini Suhasini Sumadhura Bhashini Suhasini Sumadhura Bhashini Sukhadam Varadam Mataram Vande Mataram Vande Mataram Vande Mataram Vande Mataram.
And this is a grand pumping success. And first let me compliment to all those artists who have performed on this stage and the people behind this screen. It was such a seamless, beautiful act. It was one of the finest I have ever witnessed. Thank you.
नींद ना आए मुझे चैन ना आए लाख जतन करूं रोका न जाए सपनों में तेरा ओ सपनों में तेरा आना जाना मैंने नहीं जाना अभी नहीं जानी.
God bless us all. Vande Mataram. Jai Swachh Bharat. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. This truly was an honor. Thank you. एक ही मंच पर एक लेजेंड श्री एसपी बालासुब्रमण्यम के साथ खड़े होने का ये अनुभव हमारे लिए गर्व की बात है. दिल से आपका धन्यवाद. May I please request you to take your seat. Thank you. अब हम निवेदन करेंगे यूनियन मिनिस्टर ऑफ अर्बन डेवलपमेंट, हाउसिंग एंड अर्बन पॉवर्टी एलिविएशन एंड इंफॉर्मेशन एंड ब्रॉडकास्टिंग श्री एम वेंकैया नायडू से कि वो मंच पर आए और इस उत्सव को संबोधित करें.
Dear brothers and distinguished delegates and invitees, I am indeed very happy and feel honored to be amidst you on this happy occasion this evening as part of the celebration of cinema, which is a religion of all religions. Yes, in India, cinema is a religion without boundaries. While the usual religions prescribe certain boundaries by the way of birth and adoption, such is the power of cinema in our country. It binds all of us into one religion. So I am happy to be in that function today evening. On this occasion, I would like to pay my tributes to all those from the late Dada Saheb Phalke to the filmmakers who have contributed to the emergence of such a religion without boundaries in our country. Today's chief guest, Sri Ramesh Iffi, whose story made such a seminal contribution to this process of integration. His film was such a landmark that the history of Indian cinema is chronicled as before Sholay and after Sholay. We are honored to have you with us today as the chief guest. Thank you, Sri Sippiji, for your works and your presence here today amidst us. Karl Marx has said religion is the opium of the masses. I have my own difference of opinion with him on this score, but cinema could be said the opium of the masses in our country, given the passion for it in our country. It's really the opium of the masses. That is why one could explain the production of over 2,000 cinemas every year in our country. It's a record, the largest in the world. One film is made every 4 to 5 hours in our country. Really stunning. That is a great creative activity of India, that is Bharat. Cinema speaks with the language of universality. Though the storytelling, documentary, realism or fiction, cinema by nature demands a universal language. Though its form of communication mostly visual based, the audience engages with the world around them and rises beyond the limitations of its social and geographical boundaries. Here lies the potential of cinema as an instrument of social change. Given such values of impact of cinema, perhaps this is the occasion for all of us to briefly reflect on the course of evolution of cinema in India and where it is headed today. Since the making of the first film Raja Harishchandra by the late Dada Saheb Phalke in 1913 as a Mookie silent production, Indian cinema has undergone great transformation through process of cyclical changes in respect of theme and technology also. On this occasion, we need to reflect if our cinema is only a means of cheap entertainment without any social concern, perhaps not, and it has not been so in the past as well. Our cinema cannot afford to just regale the masses. It has to have a larger social responsibility. Why is it so? In a country like India, with its several social problems, where cinema has emerged as a powerful medium, a case can be made for social realism in our films. Cinema is a work of art, and there has to be a certain takeaway from the audience who give 2 hours of their valuable time for watching a film, if not more. Cinema is the most powerful of various mass media that promote rapid diffusion of ideas. These ideas take root and manifest themselves consciously or otherwise in relaxing environment of cinema halls or homes when the audience are more skeptical. Friends, cinema is a message. It can be for social change. We have several traditions and practices based on the ignorance that adversely impact the change and transformation. In line with the changing times, I have earlier made out a case for films to carry a message. Social change is all about alteration of social structure, cultural patterns over time. Social structure is all about persistent pattern of relationship among individuals and groups in the form of stereotypes. You would agree with me the need for breaking these stereotypes to enable change and advancement as time passes by, demanding modernization of ideas and thought process. From this perspective, cinema can be an effective tool of social change. The cinema should preserve our culture, our heritage, our tradition. आदि काल से, वेद काल से, पुण्य काल से, पुराना काल से जो पूर्वजों ने हमको दिया और विरासत में हमको मिला, उसी को हम आगे ले जाना है. हमारा नई पीढ़ी को भी हमारा संस्कृति के बारे में, हमारा सभ्यता के बारे में, हमारा संस्कार के बारे में, हमारा ट्रेडिशंस के बारे में अवगत कराना हमारा कर्तव्य है. द बेस्ट मीडियम इज द सिनेमा अकॉर्डिंग टू मी. Friends, though majority of our films over the years have been formulaic means of entertainment, cinema in our country has contributed to social change. I'm not saying anything new. The first 50 years of independent cinema furthered the cause of cultural awakening and also nationalism, besides being an agent of social change by questioning the orthodoxy and by remaining Indian. This has happened in 2 broad ways. Firstly, from the silent cinema onwards, that is beginning with Raja Harishchandra, our films projected anecdotes from Hindu mythologies and glorified ancient themes, resurrecting the minds of the people, their glorious past and traditions. Raja Satya Harishchandra, speaking the truth, that's part of Indian culture. That is the first picture in India. Secondly, further to arrive at sound, Indian cinema observed on one hand technology from the West and aesthetic from the Indian folklore on the other. As a result, our cinema has come to an amalgamation of song, dance and dialogue. This has been a medication of traditions of our folklore and the tradition of Sanskrit theatre. The first talkie from Alam Ara, released in 1931, is a faithful work on these lines. Broadly, our cinema moved on from mythologies to social films, including parallel cinema and the present so-called mainstream popular cinema. In the process, what should have been mainstream with a focus on social issues became parallel and formulaic entertainment. With all its aberrations became the mainstream. This calls for immediate intervention to ensure a balance between entertainment and engineering social change. Social films came into light in our cinema, began portraying contemporary life. Films were made with a conscious effort to convey every social message to the people of pre-independent India. They include Himanshu Rai's Achyuta Kanya of 1939 that portrayed love between a Harijan girl and a caste boy, Master Vinayaka's Brandi Ki Bottle that propagated Gandhi's ideal of prohibition. Rama Brahman's Raitu Bidda, son of a farmer in Telugu that questioned the Jamindari system. B.N. Reddy's Sumangali in Telugu advocated how widow marriages. And B.N. Sarkar's Udayar Pate in Bengali, J.W.H. Vadiya's Amar Raja that spoke for democracy, Prabhat Films, Dharmatma that questioned the untouchability, K. Subramanyam's Bala Yogini in Tamil that challenged the orthodoxy, and this is Tyaga Bhumi that promoted a national sentiment that led to its ban by the British, etc. So this has been our tradition. Cinema for social change. Cinema not only for entertainment but also for enlightenment. Golden age of Indian cinema during 40s till 60s witnessed the emergence of parallel cinema in Bengali, which was pioneered by the spirit of realism and modernity. The films of Sri Satyajit Ray and Sri Ritwik Ghatak were marked by social significance and artistic sincerity. Arthur Panchali became the eternal and he captured the transformation of the old ways thinking into modern ways. Ritwik Ghatots in Ajantric addressed the concept of alienation and isolation. He raised the voice against the society and moving away from being a community of living of individuals. Satyajit's films have a humanistic touch, as he used the craft of cinema to get in deepest parts of human heart and extract emotions from there. Are today's filmmakers touching the hearts of the people in that way? That is all ponder, that is all introspect about the same. Most of you know the answer. I need not explain in detail. Our films are moving away from the realism. Friends, Mother India, released in 1957, brought the mother to the center stage of cinema. But how are women presented in the films now? That's a matter for concern again. Has the stereotype portrayal of women undergone a major change? There has been some change with films like Queen and Cocktail accepting women on their terms.
गोवेकरांना हवी फळं ताजी, भाज्या ताज्या, मासेही ताजे, मग बातम्या शिळ्या का? ताज्या बातम्यांसाठी फक्त इन गोवा. घडलेली बातमी लगेचच तुमच्यापर्यंत. इन गोवा 24 तास.
To ideas, problems, challenges, developments, answers happening in the society and think critically and look for alternate solutions and actions. No doubt, entertainment itself is a big takeaway. But what kind of entertainment? It should not be based on the formula of a few fighting scenes, song sequences spread over without any rhythm or reason, and a comedy track that bears no relation to the narration. Should it be like that only? While our films shifted to romantic themes in 60s, Bobby brought young love into our screen. Since then, our films have been revolving around boy meets the girl narrations. We need to ponder why it's happening all the time. About 2,500 years ago, the great philosopher argued that the purpose of tragedy is purification and the purpose of comedy is social criticism. He was perhaps referring to the dictator of his times, but this is relevant to our cinema even today. Our cinema needs to coexist with reality. It needs to pass the test of 2 R's, that is, reason and reality. These are the 2 R's, reason and reality test has to be applied to every cinema. Many of our commercial films are crashing because they lack in creativity in handling a theme. I am afraid our filmmakers are getting too lazy, and as a result, content is becoming a casualty. I don't get much time to watch films, but to the extent I know, very few of creative productions that are based on reason and reality fail commercially. This is again a matter to ponder over. The people, the audience also has to think about seriously. Sri Ramesh Iffi is with us today. His action flick Sholay was a huge success because it was not formulaic in the strict sense of thought, it was a commercial production. Certain relationships, that values were so finely woven into the theme that people across the country hold it up and made it a landmark film. Creativity, reality, humanistic cultured approach, sensitivity to the realities, gender justice, respect to the elders, keeping the values and traditions of our culture, they should be part of the cinema. After all, cinema has to be a reflection of the society in reality. So that's why I appeal to the cinema makers. I am not here to give you any lecture or any listing or any commandments from the government that you should make films like this and all. If you go by the advice of the government and make films, it will never succeed. You know that also. Cinema has to be cinema. But the cinema also must have a message. This is what I am trying to say. What is happening in the recent past, obscenity, vulgarity, violence, double meanings, they are also hurting the society socially. We have to think about it seriously. The time has come for all of us. Why not we go back to values? There are a number of films where there is no violence, no vulgarity. No violence, no vulgarity. But still, the films ran for days and years together. The great film Lavakusha, went for 365 days or more than that when I was a student. Because actors also used to act, and they have the great talent. The way they used to act, the films of which we have seen earlier, Dr. Shivaji Ganeshan, Gemini Ganeshan, M.G. Ramachandran, or late N.T. Ramarao, or A. Nageswar Rao, to Prithviraj Kapoor, to Raj Kapoor, to Devanand, to Dilip Kumar, to the present recent generation of actors, Amitabh Bachchan, who is a living legend of an actor, a great actor in front of us, even acting at this age also. You can mobilize people, you can influence people without of these things. Even without touching heroine, you can create romance. Without touching heroine. By your expressions. You have the capacity to express. The expression need not be by words. The expression can be through eyes. The expression can be through nose. The expression can be through lips without opening the lips. The expression can be by your looks. If your looks are good, the way you can convey the message, it will be very romantic. We have seen a lot of cinemas also earlier. But nowadays what is happening, we are all seeing, I don't want to go on that. Some of them will get offended also. I can think of a few films of recent times that were both entertaining and stimulating. 3 Idiots changed the perception about the way students should look at marks. PK held a mirror to society and raised several uncomfortable questions. Oh, lucky, looked at the nature of aspirations of contemporary India. Gajeraho Gunabai was a fabulous way of weaving Gandhian message into the hearts of the people. Munnabai MBBS that came earlier highlighted the need for human touch among the doctors more than mere ability to wield scissors on the patient. Who killed Jessica Lal, propagated Candle March as a way of protest and taught people to seek justice. There could be several other such examples. So the point that emerges is that cinema needs to have a strong storyline and a proper treatment that touches the heart of the audience. Educate, empower, enlighten the lovers of cinema. The music is an addition. The dialogue is an addition. The basic things as I mentioned are above. There lies the opportunity to make cinema as an instrument of social change. So the filmmakers need to shed laziness and give formula films for the industry to survive, and that too in a manner relevant to the people of the society. During my childhood, hero means hero. Till I become adult and I get children, the same hero used to continue. But today is what is happening. The hero today, you are not able to remember what is his name tomorrow. Some heroes and heroines are one day hero or half day heroine. That is the trend now. We have to reverse the trend. Where are we lacking? The young talent. We have to ponder over this, and we must really remember and get inspiration from the legendaries of Indian cinema. Legendaries of Indian cinema, they could not show, I wish all of them should have been focused today in the course of the 7-8 days. The legendary personalities. We are here, we have just now felicitated Mr. Balasubramaniam. The felicitation is not to felicitate him. The felicitation is to give inspiration to the new generation, to get inspiration. Here is a felicitation. Look at Balasubramaniam, even of singing 40,000 songs, singing 50 years, still is young in mind, young in heart, young in tone, young in sound, and young in music. So these are the living examples for all of us. I know him from my student days. Incidentally, he happens to be from the same town where I hailed. He had a very melodious tone. I did not have. I have a very firm, soft tone. Sometimes my opponents get offended also because of my tone and tenor, but I can't help it. I always want to be frank. To give an illustration of the way cinema sets the trend and influence the people, when the legendary N.T. Ramarao began wearing the so-called bell-bottom pants, every youth followed him and the tailors had a tough time. Bell-bottom pants, that was the fashion. Friends, NTR immortalized himself with portraying Rama and Krishna in such a manner that at least the people of 2 Telugu states believe in both of them were born and not in Ayodhya or Madura, they are born in Andhra Pradesh after seeing N.T. Ramarao films. Such is the massive impact he made on the people of that region. Krishna means, who is Krishna? You have not seen him. But the moment you think of Krishna, N.T. Ramarao comes on their mind. That is the impact of a great actor and creative action As we talk of social change, the national project of behavioral change of unprecedented scale has been set in motion in our country. On the 8th of this month, in the form of a withdrawal of high-value currency of notes of 500 and 1,000 denomination. This change process touches the lives of all citizens. The Prime Minister wants to have a real Swachha Bharat. Swachha Mana, clean. Tana Mana Dhana. Tano body. Clean the body. Clean the surroundings. Clean your home. घर को, दुकान को, मकान को, मंदिर को, मस्जिद को, गुरुद्वारा को, चर्च को, सबको साफ करना. नंबर 1. तनु मन को साफ करना. मन कैसा साफ करेंगे? भ्रूण हत्या बंद करना. बेटी बचाओ, बेटी पढ़ाओ, बच्चों को सिखाना, पढ़ाना, उनको स्कूल भेजना. नहीं तो अनटचेबिलिटी को समाप्त करना, महिलाओं को अत्याचार बंद करना. ये मन में परिवर्तन आना चाहिए. अंत में धन, money also has to be white so that you can really sleep well. But today you are seeing the position, some people are not able to even sleep or weep also publicly because of the predicament they have because they have lot of unaccounted money. So the treasoning of India is going on. The Swachha Bharat taken up by the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. There is a campaign going on in the country. I am not touched with politics. There is a campaign for Modi, not Narendra Modi. Modi means not Narendra Modi. Modi. Making of Developed India, MODI, Making of Developed India. That is the campaign going on. Let us all join the campaign, clean the public life, clean ourselves, set good examples, create role models and become inspiration to other people. Let us learn from others also, nothing wrong to learn from other countries. We have chosen the theme of the Korean film today. We are celebrating it. We call the ambassador of Korea. He was kind enough to come here because we respect, we believe in Vasudhaika Kutumbam. India was once upon a time Vishwa Guru because we had such a knowledge and talent and Takshasila, Nalanda, all those universities. They used to educate the people. And today, time has come again, once again, for the younger generation, new generation in the film industry to come forward, create more creativity with a meaning, with a message, with a proper understanding of solution to the problems, and then entertain the people in their own way. Friends, it was exactly 70 years ago, even after 7 decades, this people started working for the society. I would like to inform you that early in 1946, late B.R. Pantulu made a film by the name Vijaya Lakshmi on the first demonetization in our country. It may be news to many of you. The first film on demonetization was made by B.R. Pantulu in 1946 on the first demonetization in our country. In that production, he brilliantly presents the negative role of money sharks working for their own interest at the cost of common man. It was exactly 70 years ago, even after 7 decades, our people are still suffering from such greedy sharks. That's why the Prime Minister set this motion of current process of change. I understand there will be some bad money everywhere, in every part of society, in politics, in public life, even in cinema also. We have to get rid of it at the earliest so that we can have a peaceful life and we can have a progressive future. Friends, lastly coming back, this Suddhikaran, reasoning set in motion by the Prime Minister should add good to the film industry also. I am happy the first people to welcome the move of the Prime Minister are from the cinema industry. Those heroes and directors and other people, they have welcomed it, they have gone on Twitter, welcoming the gesture of the Prime Minister. Coming back to the topics of cinema, it is a matter of pride that despite some shortcomings, Indian films have remained popular not only in our country but have extended its boundaries in other parts of the world as well. Of all the Afro-Asian countries that once British colonies, organized film industry took birth only in India. It is our collective responsibility to ensure that this creative sector continues to be vibrant in a socially relevant manner. Films can go a long way towards arousing national consciousness and also utilizing the energy of youth in social construction and nation building by successful adoption of good moral and educative themes. I don't have to elaborate on the importance of film industry from the point of view of employment generation and its contribution to economic growth. We have taken certain measures to support the industry in the form of a single window film station office in the National Film Development Corporation and National Film Heritage Mission also. Government is committed to work with the industry in a more meaningful, collaborative manner. About the uncensored films also, just now I heard, many people were earlier disappointed, but this time it has been assured no censor. People will decide ultimately what ought to happen about that opportunity has been given. With regard to improving the Cinematography Act, the government is actively considering the Sam Benegal Committee report and also Justice Mudgal Committee report. They will be kept in mind by finalizing our report to the understanding the present situation, present challenges. Friends, 30 representatives of film industry, from various activities. They have come and had a round-table meeting with me in Delhi through FICCI. They have suggested they have highlighted certain problems. I have asked my officials to come out with appropriate response to addressing the same. I am aware of some of the issues concerning certification. As I told you, they will also be addressed. Friends, lastly, we are very proud to have with us the veteran, Sri S.P. Balasubramaniam, Sri Panditharajyara Balasubramaniam. His father, Sri Panditharajyara Sambamurthy, used to go around the streets of Nellore during my childhood and used to sing bhajans, Tyagaraja Bhajana, to create the sort of spirituality in my town of Nellore. I remember that great man and I salute that great man's memory who has given birth to another great person here, Sri S.P. Balasubramaniam. And I am happy that this time they have selected him to get that award. It's an honor given to the merit. Friends, we are also delighted to have with us Sri Kon Tek M. We again feel honored to felicitate him with the Lifetime Achievement Award because he has also made a big mark in his own country. And I would like this occasion to be an opportunity for this August Assembly of creative persons rededicate themselves to the guiding Indian cinema towards promotion of national fervor, social and emotional integration of citizens of our country, for creation and renewal of life of common man, helping the people with alternative solutions and actions for individual and national achievement. I compliment the officials of my ministry and the Directorate of Film Festival for the hard work they have put in this grand occasion and all the stakeholders for their enthusiastic participation. I am also happy the way these comparers, both of them, they are conducting the program. Everywhere our tradition, our culture, our heritage, our parampara, that has to be kept in mind. We should always feel proud of our mother. And I heard Sri Balasubramaniam Garu devoting this honor to his mother. I felt really elated because according to me, every person should remember 4 things. There's one. First is Kanna Talli, that is mother who has given birth to you. The second is Janma Bhumi, the place where you are born. And the third one is Matru Bhasha, the language that has come from your mother's womb. Be it Konkani, be it Marathi, be it Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Kannada, Marathi, Punjabi, Assami, all Indian languages. We should feel proud of our Indian languages and we should try to communicate in our Indian language to the extent possible. And fourth is the Matru Bhumi, Matru Desam, the country where you are belonging to. That does not mean you hate or you criticize other countries. We want to live in peace with all, including our neighbor who is creating problems. But still, we want to have a peaceful society. Friends, I am very happy to be at Ministry today. I was very much impressed by the programs that were performed in front of us. And I am confident in the coming 8 days, the people of Goa, they will enjoy this festival. The people of the country also will enjoy. All our guests who have come from different parts of the globe, they will also have a comfortable stay because Goa is a wonderful place, very peaceful place. Goan people are very peace-loving people. And also Goan food also is very good. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. We Indians love cinema. We are passionate about it. I could see so much of passion in you also. And I know that you love cinema so much. Thank you very much. Iffi has always recognized inspiration, talent and stalwarts beyond the boundaries of India. This evening, we felicitate an institution in filmmaking from the Republic of Korea.
In his 5 decades of filmmaking, this icon has swept awards, festivals, audiences, all of it. Critical acclaim and box office success, and he's got it all. His stupendous efforts got the attention of the international community to the South Korean film industry. Here we go.
Not many people can lay claim to having over 100 films in their decades-long career. One of the most revered directors of Republic of Korea has done that and more. his journey from a remote village boy to becoming a major international figure in the realm of world cinema is truly inspirational. Born in Cheongso in 1936, he had faced a life of hardships and troubles, but never gave up on dreaming big. His first tryst with the art of filmmaking happened in Seoul in 1956 under the guidance of Jeong Jong-hwa, an active film director of that time. Very soon, in 1962, he made his debut with Dumangang Jallikora, and since then, there has been no looking back. His films are renowned for their remarkable visual beauty, technical innovation, and intellectual depth. Sokyeong-jae is the most honored Korean film ever made, with 27 domestic and 3 international awards. In 2002, Ji-wan Song became the first Korean film to bag the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival. In 2007, he released his 100th film, Cheonyeon-ak. He says, "My goal for making movies is to teach the world about Korea, but I also want to teach my own countrymen about their own history." He and his films have won every possible award in Korea's 3 annual award ceremonies, and a growing number of international festival awards too. He received the legendary Akira Kurosawa Award at the San Francisco International Film Festival in 1998.